flight, I'm just going to shake it down nice and scale for you. I'm not going to do any rolls or loops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not going to do any like knife edge work on the maiden flight or any of this. Whoa! Look at this beauty. I'm really just a little bit over half throttle though, taking it easy. Let's get a look at. I can't get over it. Look at the majesticness of this beautiful four-sail bird. Oh, guys, I have a 5500 roaring top all the way up, right behind the steering servo. By default, mine came with the aileron and the center portion of flap connected, but I made it where it wasn't like that because I thought that's an awful lot of control. So rudder around a little bit. It's windy. And you know what? My gloves say for when it's windy. I'm going to go ahead and try it.
Whoa.
See it level?
You sure did.
Wow, how smooth is this? So we're going to do, I really never fly safe.
Yeah,
It
so
takes
go
a
do
lot
it
of stick to get it around.
So how much bank do you get out of it?
That's
right there?
it.
Okay.
That's
Perfect.
full safe.
Oh,
I was also slowing down though. So watch this. So I'm in safe apparently, and that's all I get.
And now how much rudder do you get?
We'll see in a minute. What I want to do actually mostly is go back to AS3X mode and go one level of flaps. You get a little bit of down elevator with flaps. Now there's an addendum in the book that corrects the value. You'll know your flaps are wrong when they move up. So this is the minor deflection of flap. Let's go full.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me? Hey, Farmer Man. Can you guys see me? What is up? What is going on? Can you hear? All that good stuff? Yep. So, Eric Quinn, what's going on? Talk to us. Everything's good on YouTube end. It says episode number 62. Somebody let me know. Too damn quiet, can't hear it. What? You serious, Roy? Farmer Man, I'll never be happy, but thanks anyway. Low volume, huh? Well, how about that? Volume a little low. Turn up your stuff. Turn it up. You guys, I got stories for today. Hey, somebody said something smart about the backdrop last show. So it's gone. Doing the maiden on my Marlin tomorrow. Any pointers? Man, watch the videos and just soak it up. See what we say. You know what I'm saying? RC Weaving, thank you, man. What do you mean it's is it quiet? I find it hard to believe almost. Yeah, looking good. Cool. Huh. And then in recommended is the champ. Field was closed. Did maiden on your Viper. Did it not go well? I just turned up the gain. Sorry. Sounds like I'm far away, huh? That's crazy. Farmer Man, thanks again, man. Thanks again. Real quiet, seriously. Try this. Did that help? Did that do anything? How about that? That's I don't know why. I mean, nothing's really different at all. David King had one flight. We had no weather for it today, so it didn't happen. So, how about that? I mean, I can hear the crickets outside now. My man voice. I'm sick, y'all. Better, huh? Thank you, Farmer Man. Your mic too. Nah, man, this mic is dope. There's a lot that has to communicate here, and there's another camera now too. So, white noise, huh? Too bad. Reckham Roy's Just Wing It, David King, Farmer Man, Dennis Farley, David Parker, Brad Mullins. Man, I mean, I've got the son of a gun up, dude. This shouldn't make a difference. Yeah, I mean, man, nothing has changed. Bigfoot should be out in I think a couple weeks, right? No, Farmer Man, I hadn't had a chance. Hey, Mike Kennedy, I didn't have a chance. Hey, thank you, SC. Are you the one that asked about the Marlin? You know, seriously, it's hard to remember it all, but watch the video. I'm certain that I started with like a 3,000 or a 2,500 or something like that. And you know, probably all the way forward or right behind the servo or whatever like that, and go from there. And you know, by the end of the day, I ended up having a 2,200 in there, and it was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. So all you know, it seriously, hit me up in Messenger, hit me up anywhere, hit me up right here if you got anything specific. Brad Mullen, should I send you a razor? Come on. Send me some more time to get it all done. Or money. I need $100 to buy a razor. Goodness sakes. You guys have no idea. You have no idea. So, how many folks in here right now? 50? That's awesome. Where's Dave's RC? Get his ass in here. Man, I don't know why the sound would be all goofed up. Does it sound all right, dudes? I just got another message. Hanger Rats, Mitchell Farley. Hey, you guys like that logo back there, the Pilot Ryan Media deal? That's going to cost me money too. We got a website now, pilotryanmedia.com. We'll talk more about this, but you guys know that I've got a lot going on, and I send people here, send them there, send them. I want one place where you can springboard to everything we're doing over here. So don't do it right now, but pilotryanmedia.com, you can get to all the companies we're working with. You can get to the t-shirt store. By the way, don't let me forget, there's 10% off this weekend if you use the code SPOOKY, all caps, at checkout. Anyway, so everything is Amazon, Teespring, the brands we're working with, you know, e-flite, Hobby Zone, Arrows, FMS, Horizon Hobby, my goodness, RC Jetworks. Man, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. The logo's sick. So, I always wanted to do a, you guys might recognize the font. That's like the Ray-Ban font, right? So, I actually had a Callie make me a small decal that went on my glasses. So that's the Ray-Ban font, but Pilot Ryan, right? Tim, thanks, man. And then, so Lori Boozer and Wesley, we put that together. There's some more coming and variations of that. That'll end up being on the... Man, Ray-Ban sells... Somebody's out there selling the font, so I'm not worried about it. I mean, come get me. I can't rub two pennies together. I dropped another 120 on camera. You want to see the top cam shot real quick? Let's do it real fast. Top shot. And of course I can adjust it and everything. It looks good. Actually, that webcam looks probably better than than the other one, and I completely got rid of the old stuff. So Kevin Farrows, Dan is great at Hobby Zone. So you know, when you talk about customer service, who cares? It's not like you're going to get some dismissive agent on the phone when you call Hobby Zone. You talk to Dan, you're talking to the owner, you know, partner, him and his wife. It's a family operation. The daughter actually does a lot of the web stuff too. And then now they've got me bugging them and having them do some things here and there and trying to help them out. The website, if you guys have seen it at all, this is just, of course, I'm not going to scroll through right here, but there's a good look at that. And so again, I can't scroll through right now, but it's all, everything is consolidated where there's all the brands we're working with. I've got to get some more on there, and I'd like to get some of the Afterburner guys on there as well. And then you scroll down, there's the t-shirt store and then Amazon and everything we're doing, you know. So that's cool. So Vance Farley helped me do that. So I bought the domain name and the website and paid Vance for his work, and I'm going to pay the Boozers for their work. And then I just got a new webcam. I'm out of my mind. Dan is the most hands-on guy in the business. Awesome customer service. Absolutely, Bill Shepard. So we got 69 folks in here. Let's tell the story about today. So the name of this video, right, is unboxing the version 2 FMS Beaver, which is, by the way, 2,000 millimeters, which is 78 inches, right? Jeff's Custom RC, Skip Build RC. Guys, check out Skip Build. He did an unboxing. I was supposed to be doing one today on the show, and I'm absolutely super mad. And let me tell you the story, and you'll know why. This has happened to me before. So because I moved, Dave Marshall, what is happening? Because I moved, I've been working with, I'm so blessed over here, in Bobby's Zone's Way, by the way. So blessed over here, and I put in the time, and it finally, you know, things pay off. I've got great relationships going, and, you know, I've been doing some things with Horizon, right? As well as FMS and Hobby Zone. So, and then everything else is, you know, self-funded stuff. Hobby King, anything I'm doing at Motion, the community is sponsoring that, right? So, anyway, Horizon decided to send me to F-18. And I'm not going off. There's no rant at all with Horizon, you know. And look, these companies want some people to tell it like it is, but you just have to be, I mean, pseudo-delicate, but tell it like it is. But I don't know. For whatever reason, I've been able to manage this long in this business. So, Crazy Ace is what is up. David King, Christian RC. Yep, FedEx, Kevin. I'm so mad. So, Wednesday, they shipped me the F-18. Cool. And I've got some other things going on with them, which will, when we get done, finalized, we'll let everybody know. So, FedEx, Wednesday, it ships. Delivery set for Saturday. I'm using my business address because I was moving and I hadn't updated my address with my guy at Horizon, who's been really awesome. And he wasn't an easy nut to crack either, by the way. Listen, none of this happens overnight. So I work Saturday, our regular job. Jeff Toohey, what is going on? Josh Weaver, Lee Davidson, Captain Photon, good to see you, man. So, FedEx, on the truck this morning, Saturday delivery. Yes. Absolutely. Pumped. Right? So I do a job this morning. I've got guys out. We do half days on Saturday, but I'll stay late and wait on a package. So I'm sitting, I get back to the office 9 something after I had to go do an errand, and then I'm back at the office. And you know, you can track all this stuff on your phone, right? 1021 scanned, delivery exception, attempted, it'll have to be redelivered on Tuesday. I'm looking out the window. No one attempted nothing. I'm so mad. They've got one job to do. If you can't deliver it on Saturday or you don't even try on businesses, that's fine. But don't scan it like it's on the truck. And don't scan it like you attempted delivery. Dude, I don't care. If you should have just told me Tuesday this morning or last night. But jerking with me all day long. I called FedEx. I had a guy who was already on that side of town go to the warehouse. Because I'm like, okay, if they don't try to deliver this, then it's at the warehouse. Guess what? It's not at the warehouse. Okay, so it's on the truck. Deliver it. I've got a guy working on his car in the back. Someone's going to be there all day. I live 2 minutes away. Right? Guys, F18. Can't wait. Now, the minute I get it, I'm going to do some media, and you may see a show in the middle of the week that you didn't expect. Because, you know, that's our buddies are going to unbox it. Our buddies are going to get these, but I'm going to give you my impressions as well. I've got experience with the 70, the 90, and the 80 pretty soon, and I really can't wait to see it. I burn them out. It's the one thing they have to do. The one job they do is deliver packages. They create tracking so we can track them. Integrity and accountability is what you get with tracking. It's okay if it's Tuesday, but don't say. Honesty is I could get really like wordy about it, but honesty is the best policy. Don't screw around. You guys have one job to do. Don't lie with your tracking. I carried mail. We would never pretend we tried to do something. I mean, I wouldn't. The job is to deliver the stuff. If you don't deliver it, it's punishable by losing your job at the post office. There's like 2 reasons not to deliver mail. Like, you physically can't get to the bloody box or door or whatever. This is like weather or you're parked in or whatever, and that's just lazy guys won't get out. I wanted rid of the mail so bad, I'll park and walk it. Somebody be parked in my way, it doesn't matter, I'm still stuffing it. Unless they do it all the time. Or you're fearful, right? Like there's a crazy dog or there's like drunk people or something's going on and you can't make it happen. That's the only reason you can curtail mail. Don't tell me. They've done this crap before, man. They scanned stuff delivered and it wasn't delivered. I was driving by the house and there's nothing on the porch. I'm looking all over the neighborhood thinking they screwed up, delivered it somewhere else. Nope, guy comes strolling in an hour later. What are you scanning it for delivered if it's not? This makes me madder than hell. Anyway, I should have had, Josh. He's rightful to be miffed about that, and it doesn't sound like he had a good experience there. I've, always done okay with them. Let's see. So, Mary Boozer, what's up, man? Good to see you. Christian RC, yeah. So, and you know how hard it is to try to get a hold of somebody. Like, it's super hard to get a hold of these big companies because it's all 1-800 numbers and stuff. But I managed to get people on the phone. They couldn't do nothing. I mean, I even apologized to him. I was like, I know it's not your fault. Your hands are tied. You're not going to tell me anything I don't know already. That it's like, crazy aces. There's nothing wrong with you, man. You got to do... Everybody's got their ways to get through things, man. You got to do what you got to do. Hang out with us. I hope it's helpful. As long as you handle your responsibilities, they ain't no problem. Don't feel guilty for enjoying yourself or keeping your mind occupied. There's nothing wrong with that. everybody's got something. I mean, nothing like that, but there's all kinds of stuff that motivate people to do what they do. Imagine the volcano inside me to go so hard. I'll just leave it at that. So, I mean, I love what I do, but there's always a driver. There's some crazy somewhere deep back down, whatever. Phoneboy RC. Now I'm complaining about FedEx completely dropping the ball. It's like when you when you book a job for somebody to put a garage door on your house, and they put it on the side where your driveway's not at. They screwed up. You know what I mean? Wild Bill, good to see you. What's up? Hanger 51. Captain Photon did a Sky Raider unboxing. Crazy Aces. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give mad crazy emojis to our, it's actually Anthony Sanfilippo changed his name to Crazy Aces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's our, man, he's been hanging out for a while. Anthony Sanfilippo is now Crazy Aces on YouTube. He's gone through a tremendous tragedy recently, and he's here just trying to lift his spirits. Can you guys throw him like mad love? I mean, emojis are nothing, but like, let's see him, man. Light it up. Break the internet. Break the internet. Blow it up with emojis for this guy. Josh Weaver, or telling you the garage door is on and it ain't. I got one more complaint story. And this is actually really funny. So, my wife and I were at a pretty fancy restaurant a while back. Like, I think we only had one baby at the time, and so it's been a minute. And I've had many jobs, but I used to work at a restaurant, and I know what some of these dishes. Look at all those emojis for our friend. FedEx is fine except for Saturday delivery on business for me. I mean, I'm good with them except for that Saturday thing. Just don't say you're going to do it and don't. So, we're at a restaurant. I know what chicken marsala is. You know, it has chicken in it. It's a pasta, usually a little burgundy, some marinara, I think maybe some mushrooms and stuff, sauteed. Chicken marsala. Yeah, I mean, I know what it is. We used to make it. Oh, Crazy Aces. Oh, man, I can't even imagine, bro. I can't even imagine. I would be buying planes, though, and leaving them all over the place, though. Chicken marsala. So, you know, we get our food, and we have the waitress, we're like, hey, it's, you know, super friendly. And so I'm like, you know, this is chicken marsala. There's no chicken in it. And we're thinking, it's one of those things where you're going to tell somebody, and then you guys are just going to all together laugh it off or whatever. And then they're, oh, I'm sorry. Let me go get some, you know, let me go get you some or whatever. She says, oh, no, it doesn't come with chicken. And we were both so blown away by it, like our mouth hanging open. Like, I let her go. I didn't mean to, but I let her walk away. And we sit there, we're just flabbergasted. And I get her attention again, and I was like, can I see a menu? You know, I'm certain chicken marsala has chicken in it. I mean, this is to convince somebody who works at the place that it's supposed to have it, you know. It's just absolutely crazy. And, man, she was just like, yeah, no, you know, I mean, I was like, and I'm still super friendly. Let me, you know, can I talk to your chef, please? And of course we were right. I mean, we ended up getting their meals for free or something. But it's just like, goodness sakes. Chicken marsala. Oh, Josh Weaver. Salt of the earth, Anthony. Salt of the earth, man. I battle that long. I hope I hope there's some strange relief in there somewhere for you. Just blessings to you. I'm a firm believer in Christ, and that is my answer for everything. I hope you have something to hold on to yourself, because it's really, I don't know how folks do without it, honestly. I digress. Victor Shamulus, what is up? Fred Barron RC. Fred Barron RC, I watched your maiden on the Tiger Cat, I think yesterday. Cool, man. Fred Barron's got some chops, dude. He's, I gotta watch more stuff on it. I gotta watch everybody. I just really don't get much of a chance. Wild Bill, yeah. I'll never apologize for it, but what a world we're in. Totally blessed, though. Anybody ever wants to know how I get it done and do it all, it ain't me. It ain't me. I got to work on my sailor mouth, but man, we got our priorities straight over here, I feel. Captain Photon, yeah, man. Yeah. Flying Ant, good to see you all, you guys. Yes, represent. John Noontz, Ryan, drop the link to the F-18 you sent me to it the other day. Need it. Order will happen in 5 minutes. You got that, Holmes. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute now. Captain Check's making sound effects. For example, here's a telephone ring. Old school hip hop, y'all. It's just in there somewhere. Let's see. I'm going to drop this thing like it's hot. Let me find my video. Man, I just tried something weird with the thumbnail. Sorry. It's just, hey, who's that handsome dude? Oh, that's me. I want the chat, y'all. Here we go. All right, John. Here we go. You want it in the chat, my friend? There it is. That's to the F-18. That's for the F-18, my friend. And John Nunes, weren't we conversing on Messenger? I'm going to put it there for you as well. Is that right? Or was it somewhere? Yep. I think it says you on Messenger as well, my friend. So, 93 folks. This is cool. So, listen, all you guys, wait till Bobby's going to come. We're going to unbox this FMS Beaver. There is some neat stuff about it. And it didn't send. Seems okay now. What the? Turbine journey. For me, nothing on turbines, but I will probably be doing some HSD stuff in the future. Flying Ant, Jeff Toohey. John Nunes, I hooked you up on Messenger and right here. Let's see. Wreck-It Rob's RC's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Let's, where's he at on here? There he is. Wreck-It Rob. I'm going to make you a moderator, my friend. Hey guys, if you're, you know what, there's so many disciplines and facets of this recreational hobby, right? So if you're into, you know, kind of more old school, like built up and balsa, and it's stuff that I've really not done a whole lot of or none. But I tell you, Wreck-It Rob's RC's been around the hobby for a while. A lot of these guys may have new channels, but they are, there's a wealth of knowledge there is what I'm getting at. So check that out. Wreck-It Rob's RC, you should have a wrench now. So feel free to, you know, drop a link to your channel if you'd like. All people have to do is click your name, though, by the way, if you didn't know that. John Newman, thanks, man. Did he do it? Sweet. You see my icon and stuff when here, I'll double check that it worked. Dave Kowalski, what's going on? Fred Barron, no sweat, man. I've been meaning to do it for a while. And just got to it. You had a bunch of nice passes on that Tiger Cat video, bro. when things slow down a little bit and I spend more time at the office, I'll get to do some more checking y'all out. And I also, man, you sure did, John Nunez. Thank you, man. I see it. I see it. That's neat. Oh my goodness. So I have one large plane today and one small plane today. The small plane is on here right now. The big FMS dog is still in the box, and as some of you know, I got completely hornswoggled on the F-18, but it'll be here. Stay tuned for a surprise, probably show or stream or something, maybe premiere this week, because there's no way I'm not gonna lend my attention to that F-18. I'm really interested in it. The landing gear, the 80mm in runner. Philip Alonso, Pilot Ryan's occupation is small-time entrepreneur with a family business they've had 30 years. It's a franchise. It's a Stanley steamer operation. I wear a lot of hats there, but my favorite hat is to be out on the truck grinding it out with everybody else. And then, believe it or not, I really enjoy talking to people, and I sell a lot of commercial estimates, and then I work in the office and answer phones and book jobs and do some of that stuff as well, but I'd really rather be with the people. So I've been doing that 8 years. I've been with the family longer, and before that I've had a multitude of different jobs. But I've done aviation RC hobby like a job since 2012. Guys, but in the meantime, check out Skip Built RC. Did an unboxing today of that e-flite F-18, and I'm sure you'll get a good look at it there. And then, check out mine when we do it and hang out with us. But for now, if you're jonesing, that's why I'm so mad it didn't come today, because I'd have been like, they're probably just a handful of like video dudes that, yo, Guniac, a handful of video guys that actually would lend their talent to that F-18 this weekend. Guy Ramey, good to see you here. Got in the hobby in the 80s. Guniac's going to send me a... hold on, Boozer. You might have to write that again. Guniac's going to send me a burner for the F-18. Fred Barron got his. You sons of guns. Yeah, Guniac. Ryan's getting... that's me. We're going to get... the Guniac afterburner for this Horizon Hobby F-18. Tandem unboxing on the F-18. Not sure when Kevin is getting here, but could be fun. Yeah, Boozer, can we talk about the other one too, though? I think the other one might need to be first. But we'll see. One seems a little more time sensitive in a way, right? I mean, it's definitely nice to get video out on new product. Kevin says his is shipping out on Monday. John Nuntz just got a F-18 from Hobby Zone. You guys, and I don't have to drop a million different links anymore, and I just love it. PilotRyanMedia.com. From there, you can get everywhere. All the brands I'm working with, and when you click them, it's already got the affiliate deal hooked up. Vance Farley hooked me up, and we built this thing this week. Worked with Lori and Wesley on logo stuff this week, and been working with Bobby. We're going at it. Yeah, Boozer, just keep me posted. We'll see. You know what? The V2 Beaver, I do not know when it's supposed to be released, but I think only me and perhaps John Barnes have, awesome, Ray, thank you, have one of those. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the Beaver a little bit and no Beaver jokes, guys. That stuff's old. So we're going to transition, and I want to show you version 1 and version 2. Skip built, cool, man. Yeah, Strut. That's Strut 7953. That's Vance Farley, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm gonna give you a. He did a great job with it. He did a lot of homework on it too. I'm gonna give you a wrench here in a minute. Corey, let's talk about the AMA in a minute. So the Beaver is 2,000 millimeter wingspan. That's 78 inches. We flew the snot out of one when we were still at motion, off of water and off of the ground. So they really appear to be the same. I have a feeling we're going to have a different Predator ESC, and maybe the connections on the wing won't be the bullets, but maybe the soft connection. But I think the coolest thing, besides the paint scheme difference, is look at the windows. The black and yellow one just had like decals or paint. The new one, which we're gonna unbox in a minute, guys, has clear windows. How cool is that? How cool is that? And the it's a sturdy bird, 78 inches, and it was massive, and it was a lot of fun. And John Barnes, ladies and gentlemen, a magazine friend of ours, Bajora. I grabbed that picture from RC Groups. And the other picture is courtesy me and Mike, and all of Google has used it. Me and Mike took so many pictures that the whole world has used on planes. There's no, if you need a thumbnail, just go to Google, copy it, because no one gives a rip. No one cares. Just get it. I mean, we gave that stuff away. It's fine. Just go get it. So anyway, there's a couple pics of the Beavers, guys. And then while we're at it, if you haven't seen the Bigfoot video, it's on the YouTube channel. And then there's another thumbnail that looks just like this, but I made it all dark, and it says After Dark. So that's when Bobby flew it. And then one of our buddies asked me about doing the ESC calibration video. I'd be glad to do it. I just got to get to it. There's a lot of things we have to get done. But that's an easy one to do. Just wing it. I wish I knew. Guys, when you go to pilotryanmedia.com, sign up for the newsletter. You guys hit me in Messenger. Hit me wherever you need to. And ask me questions, and we'll try to address this stuff. Wonder how it compares to the Carbon Cub SS. You probably similarly can't even say it. Now, I mean, you do have that articulated right landing gear on the Carbon Cub SS, and the one thing I did like about the Beaver, and I don't know if the videos are still out on the Motion channel, but man, it has a huge battery compartment. Comes with floats, and it's like 350, 369 or something. Yeah, Wild Bill. I'm gonna know in a minute if ours came with floats, but I know when I did the last one, I thought it came with floats. Yeah, the Bigfoot's cool, man. Especially once you calibrate the ESC, people think we're on 4S, but we're not, man, I swear. And that was an old battery. .6S. Cessna Tower Hobby. Love it. More casual. David King, what's going on? So how many? 93 dudes. Scott Parnell just received the Arrows Marlin battery receiver gyro today in the mail. HSD 90mm Viper Ferrari on the way. Thanks to Ryan for getting me hooked on something new. Yeah, Scott. You tell Andy where you came from? Yeah, Fred. There's plenty of room in there. Are we being funny? I wish I knew the release date, man. You'd have to look at probably fmsmodel.com because it's not even on the Horizon site yet. Monique, what's up? You're not. Hey, Monique, ladies and gentlemen, barista, my sister, the barista, in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, local favorite, Monique Young. Give her a bunch of emojis, ladies and gentlemen. That's fun. Good to see you. What up, Wild Bill? How's your bots game going? Why is Mission taking your vids down? Are they mad at you? You know what? No, maybe not. I don't know. Ask them. Here's the deal. They're taking videos down because either they've replaced them with the new talent or they don't sell those planes anymore, is usually what's up. If the new guys have made videos, then they took mine down. I mean, I don't get it either, kind of, because I'm all over the place. I'm all over that website. There's, you guys have seen the YouTube ads? I mean, I'm in them. It's my voice. It's me and Dennis Farley and Captain Mike in that one. So, whatever. I'm opening the box when Bobby gets here. I didn't buy $120 worth of equipment for a Top Shot so I could open the box myself right here on the table. Everybody says hi to Monique. I think he's here, y'all. We might have to skip the small one and go with the big one. You guys want to see the little 850 millimeter Ranger, or you want to see the Beaver first? Nice. Bobby K's in the house. So Corey, we'll talk about it in a minute. By the way, get your merch while it's hot. I don't have the new logos on the store yet, but 10% off if you use the word spooky, all caps, at checkout. 10% off the merch store. Can you get in here, man? 10% off the merch store. And go to Teespring and get it done. All you got to do is go to pilotryanmedia.com and you can find it. I don't have to do separate links for everything anymore. Ryan, my Rebel not impressed on 3700 roaring top, 60 miles an hour needed for CG. What other battery? It's a 4S jet, right? I'm not sure you'll ever be impressed in a way. Everybody says, hey, Bobby.
What's up?
David King's excited to see. We got to get in that Beaver right away. Bobby, check out some of this stuff. I completely flipped the stream, right? So we've got that, and of course still that, Amazon. YouTube's right here.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that.
That's pretty cool.
Right, and then there's the website, and then there's the top view, dude. On
very nice.
Right.
Where's this Beaver at?
Dude, it's in the box, man. Check it out. You guys ready to see us crack open the Beaver? You ready?
Oh yeah.
Man, put the little Ranger down. We'll get the Beaver going. So once he gets kind of cracking back there, and don't worry, the Pilot Ryan logo will be gone.
Oh.
Big dog right there, man. Bobby K. Everybody remember to click the like button, the subscribe button.
Holy smokes.
The whole deal. Mary Boozer, I'm rocking your shirt, man. Always 95 in the hangar, Fred. Dave's RC. Hey, guys, go check out Skip Build RC. Just did it. Your Daylight and Dollar shirt, bro. Hey, guys, go check out Skip Build RC. Just did an unbox of the e-flite. We already told everybody the jet you won't own. But you like FMS, though, right? That e-flite stuff's the same factory. I mean, it's funny how you decide where to put your lines. You guys want to see Bobby rip it from the top? Let's go. Boom. What do you think about that? Hey, can you flip it around just in the picture? There we go. Sorry, y'all. Look at that. So this one has windows in it. Oh, cool. Gumiak. Mary Beaver, come on now. Turn on the overhead shot for the Beaver. We did, Fred. Check it out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm gonna dip down way over here. Oh. What'd you think about that, Bobby?
Oops. Breaking the box.
I'll tuck the shot away a little bit.
Dude, this thing's sweet. I
Dude,
can tell already.
Dude, I've already flown one, you know what I mean? It's super dope. Here, you need a poke and cut.
Yes, sir.
That's probably the wrench you need for it too. And then, dude, hey, your camera's right there. This one's nicer than. Check them out, y'all. This one's nicer than the one looking at us straight up. Dave's RC, yeah, we sent everybody to go check out Skip Built's Unbox on the F-18 because I got completely screwed by FedEx on mine. Which, we told the story already, Bobby.
Oh, did you?
Oh my gosh, made me so stupid, man.
I was super excited for that thing, too.
Dude, it was gonna be the bee's knees, man.
It still will be.
Yeah, now I gotta wait.
Wow, this thing's sweet.
Ryan, Bobby's mic is super loud. He doesn't even have one, Dennis. Not yet. Actually I do. I just don't have the cable to make it happen yet. So, if you don't like the red one, you can go to any of my affiliates at pilotryanmedia.com and get yourself one. It's got landing lights, nav lights, check it out. You've got some wing fence stuff that you'll have to put in. Can you see that okay, guys?
Yeah, can everybody see that? I'm trying to show everybody as much as I can.
It'll focus once you hold it still. Look at that, man.
Man, the finish is beautiful.
FMS. Hey, let's see the wing connection deal. Show us that. It's the old ones.
Yep.
I've never had any trouble with them. Yep, man. 78-inch de Havilland. Manuel. Oh, Boozer, come on. This thing has a release mechanism for pulling a glider. Keith Christie, I really don't have a way of knowing right now. I can kind of look and see. Let me see. Could be.
Oh yeah, look at those windows. You can
Oh
see
my
through.
gosh, look at those windows.
This thing's sweet, man. Plenty of detail.
Did the sound get better or not, guys? Yeah, I really don't want audio for you. There we go. I got it. Is that better, guys? With the overhead not being so loud? Fixing it on the fly, y'all. Learning as I go. Man, I'm missing what this looks like. There's a lot of Beaver jokes, though.
Justin Beaver.
So, man, yeah, a lot of wing fences come with this bird. Are there floats in it?
I don't know.
Holy smokes, dude.
Dude, it's big, though. Alright, so that's everything out of this side.
There's the wheels.
Looks like just gear.
The floats must be optional.
Yeah, I guess so.
V1 does fly great.
Trying to figure out.
Those
Landing
wheels
gear.
are sweet.
Yeah, they're nice, dude.
Turn up my volume now. Jiminy Christmas. Hello? Nice and big so I can see it. No floats, son of a gun.
Yeah, no floats, man.
That's alright. Hey, let me see that fuselage.
That fuselage is sweet. Dude, the build
You know
quality
that
on
I
it.
remember that now. The floats came in a different box.
Dude, it's girthy.
Holy smokes, dude.
Check it.
Now this one will probably come. Let's go back to.
Here, I got you.
No, I'm gonna hold on
You
to
got
it.
it?
I'm gonna
Okay.
go to this shot. Okay, and then I'm gonna get rid of this for a minute for everybody. All right, dude, you guys see the windows? So this one came from FMS Model Direct. So you never know what you're going to get on the way, in the way of connector. It looks like it's a XT60, which it should be a 90 or an EC5. And this may be one of the early ones, guys. I mean, this came from China Direct, so I don't know. It might have pilots in the future. But holy smokes, the windows are great, dudes. And then look at all these hard points, right? Where you screw your landing gear to, and then your floats if you did them. And then this is where your Y connector goes for the floats, because each water rudder has its own servo. So that's what's happening. Still an UPS truck. You never know, man. This stuff usually comes from the post office, though, when I get my FMS stuff. It's a top feeder, and it's right here. Look at this. Look at that. Dude, you can see me through it. Like, decent. This is nice. I mean, it used to be a foam one. Look at that, y'all. It's a totally top feeder, my friend. And look at all that room in here. Loads. I really appreciate that. And because of the way the battery hatch fits, you know, and you got the cowling right here. You do have some foam right there, but it's covered up with the plastic. So, I mean, you're not going to beat this up too bad. Getting in there. That was my one complaint about the Cub. Was that, here you go, Broseph. Man, that's nice. My one complaint about the Cub was the, you guys want to see Bobby put it together over the top? Are you working on it, dude?
Yeah, I'm gonna read the directions real quick.
Okay, well, wait a minute.
Dig into it.
So, yeah. So, the small battery hatch on a big monster plane, to have a small battery hatch is asinine, right? So that was really my big complaint on the other one, was I just didn't like the let me fix stuff. I'm sorry. I didn't like the small battery hatch. They gotta have floats. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, the only time I flew on floats so far in my career was because somebody sent them to me. I really never have gone out for that on purpose, although I think it would be awesome on the snow. The propeller, what's it say the propeller is, Bobby? What size? Does it say in the book?
15.9.
15.9. What's the ESC?
60 amp.
60 amp ESC.
Yep.
60 amp speed control, y'all. RC Heliminase. Whoa.
Yeah, motor size is 4258 and 550 kV.
4258, 550 kV. FMS version 2. What's up with you? Holy smokes is right. Just wing it. Guys, I don't know if the videos are still up, but we had a ball with this thing, man, when we flew the first one. So I don't know what's exactly different, other than the windows and the paint scheme. But the windows, man, what a scale looking bird. Yeah, 6S. It's 6S still, right?
Yeah, 6S.
I'd be surprised if
6S recommend batteries 6S 4035C or above.
And you could fit a monster pack in there, dude. You could fit a 4000 in there. You could fit two 4000s in there.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if if it'll come with floats or not, because this one gives like optional float set as like in the manual, rather than wheels. So
yeah, I remember getting them in a different extra box. Now, I hadn't opened that one, man. I was
And there's an
hoping-
optional glider release mechanism. It's basically a landing gear that goes in there.
Right, like a retract to release the tow line.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, it looks super simple to put together.
Oh man, yeah, 'cause there's no wires.
Yeah, there's really nothing.
It's the hard point, connections, and then those same bolts we're seeing all the time now on e-flite stuff and FMS stuff.
Yeah.
Just Wing It says he'll fly his on a 5000. Yeah, man, Wing It when you're ready to go. Let me know. Are you gonna go for version 2, or you like black and yellow? Commerman said he wanted the Fly Zone one, but said no. Needs a servo for towing. Yeah, the first one we did already had it installed. And you just put it on, the gear channel, and there you go. Heli Menace. I get it. RC Heli Menace. I had it all screwed up, didn't I? More weight or less batteries? Are you kidding? Version 2 all the way. Okay. I'm not kidding. It depends how bad you want it and how long you can wait. Pot of Gold. I thought that was this week. Playing Crazy FPV. I was hoping I missed it.
Yeah, no, it's this coming up weekend.
Is it?
Yeah.
I might go. I don't know though. I really don't want to get rid of anything. Brian Chambers, is that who just texted me? We got that mic turned off. I don't think it's picking up anything anymore. The mic over Bobby. This mic I have is just so good it's picking up what he's doing. P2 is an insta order for me. Yeah, you guys, man, I'll let you know when it pops. Do you got a Cessna 150 video flying? Man, I don't, but hopefully we can get Bobby on one. Tell FMS to add floats to the P&P. Man, they just won't fit in the box, man. Ethan RC says the tail wheel looks flimsy. It's actually a pretty neat steering tiller deal that will go up into the rudder. I mean, honestly, the strut wire on some little like 1100 and 1200 millimeter planes on the mains is this thick. So I mean, it's a tail wheel. It's got the spring. It's got a hard plastic unit that holds it, that goes all the way through the empennage and into the rudder. So it may not look all that, but it is all that. No way that mic is still on with him. Son of a gun. Maybe it is because of hold on a minute, because I'm in a different scene. Jiminy Christmas. No. Wait a minute. Now you got me screwing around with all this stuff. Let's see. We're not on the top. Right now, let's see. Man, it's on the Yeti, dudes. I don't know what to tell you. Raven Rock. Yeah, man. Holmes. There we go. If it's not broke completely, don't screw with it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So there you go. You see Bobby fixing it from the top. Bam. Look at that, dog. Look at that, baby.
Really
RC
not.
Flyer, good day, Pilot Ryan just got here. Now that's my type of plane. You got the sound back. We seem to have lost all audio. It's back, right? These are about 360, 370, something like that. Indiana, we have a problem. The problem is we're being picky. Sound is back. This is starting to remind me to, yeah, don't screw with me on the audio. Yo, Plain Crazy FPV. I don't have that functionality. We have one mic in here. We got one mic in here. Farmerman Rose wants y'all to go check out his channel. If he hits 100 subs, he says he's going to put Roman candles up his nose and then show us on TikTok what it looks like to a music track with Beyonce. And maybe a giveaway. I have a big nitro trainer plane that I want to switch to brushless. Are there kits for that? Man, just you got to dig in and do it. You know, find an airplane that's comparable size, electric, and then check out sourcing those parts and see if you can make them fit. Or get rid of that thing and just get a plane that's already, you know, electric. David King, still here but no sound. Don Willman, what's going on? When's the maiden? Man, as soon as we can do it. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, see? You're coming through this microphone, but they're acting like the one above you is like picking it up. It's not. I already turned it off.
I didn't even know there was a mic above me.
Yeah, that's the webcams come with them, I guess. I didn't know it either till today. How about that? Can you guys hear that? It's kind of like a toot, but different. And I have it on one, you know, unidirectional. It is what it is. Here we go. Yeah, I turned it down. That's why. Hello, you menace. Waiting, I know, guys. I live in the Great White North. Weather is crappy now and stuff. I'll do a video next weekend. I have like 3 coming. Check them out. Ladies and gentlemen, support your friends. Bobby's going to have this thing together before we know it. I don't have a receiver down here, I don't think. Don Willman, this is not the same as the Fly Zone Beaver. This is the FMS Beaver version 2. This is 78-inch wingspan and 6-cell power.
Dude,
Super sturdy.
This thing's sweet.
It is. Did you ever see us with the other one?
No, I was
Okay.
never out there with the other one.
Okay, yeah, it's massive.
Dude, it is. It's cool. Definitely cool.
WMP, I have no idea when it's going to ship yet. Wreck-It Rob has an HSD F-16 with a King Tech 60 for sale if you guys want to get into some turbine stuff. Thank you, Dave Kowishki. Well, man, this microphone is super good. I hate to have to apologize for how good a job it's doing, but I don't know what to tell you right now. I don't know what to tell you. It's the first day with the over-the-top, and it's the, second show I've ever had a helper or something, really, doing anything, so it is what it is. Dave Kowishki says drop a link to your channel. You know, all you have to do is click on people's names, ladies and gentlemen, and you can get to their channels. But go ahead and drop it, Farmer Man. Drop it like it's hot. Flight time on 6S, depending on if you milk it or not. Should be pretty good. I mean, I don't know, man. Are the videos still up at Motion of the old one? You know, when we did version 1?
Probably not. If I had to guess. They haven't had the FMS
Bledsoe
in a while.
trains, you know, I've never been getting into turbines. My buddy flies them and sells them, Andy at RC Jetworks. So, we did some videos on turbines, and it was a lot of fun, but I prefer the electric versions if I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Hey, Bobby, are those hinges foam?
What hinges?
Foam hinges?
Nope.
Are they mechanical? What's in there?
Alright, rear foam, and
Yeah, that's what I thought.
these are all mechanical.
So the tail is foam.
Yeah, tail is foam hinge.
Hey, can you take the battery hatch off
Yeah.
and raise that son of a gun? It does not work for you clicking on a name. Are you on mobile, Dave? That's why.
Oop.
Probably.
Take that wing off and we'll hold it up.
You click on people's name and it doesn't give you the option to take them to a channel. Look inside there, guys. Check it out. Loads of room. Loads of room. Pearl Jam 26 got an L39. Awesome.
Dude, that thing's fun. Those are really fun.
George Watt started his turbine Friday for the first time. Hope to maybe get my waiver in a week or two. Click way left on the icon. Bledsoe Trains just did an unboxing of a 105mm HSD J10 on his channel. What are you trying to click on? Farmer Man? Dave, or what? Right click, Dave Kowalski, says Josh Weaver. No joy on click name, huh? Huh. When I click name, it asks me if I want to go to channel. Well, then put your link in, you know, in the comment then. Who jets link, please? What, HSD jets? Crazy Aces? Is that what you're talking about? RCJetworks.com for HSD jets. 112. Man, that's darn near a record, isn't it? I thought 113 was my earlier one. I don't even know anymore. Bledsoe Trains, click the 3 dots on the right. Yep. Chat is going fast. Yep. Dude, look at that baby. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's sweet. Dude, the build quality is really cool.
Dave Marshall, the Bigfoot is not set up for floats. Now, if you, depending on how much you want to model, you can make it happen, but it's not set up for it. So there's no like plastic receiver for the back end of the floats or anything. So I would say, you know, get something that's probably got them already. I mean, you know, if you want floats, there's stuff that's got floats that come with them. So, I mean, I love the Bigfoot, but it's not float equipped. So you might want to think about something else. Those timbers, I think those timbers come with floats, and you can get them at Hobby Zone, Horizon Hobby, wherever you want to. PilotRyanMedia.com, man. Go there and click away to wherever your favorite is. Tom Heatbergs, what's up? Jeff Toohey, welcome. How much? Eric Quinn RC. Are we talking about the Beaver? The Beaver, the wing connections are those bullet styles that come together. This plane's probably around 360. I think the version 1 is out there floating around right now for about the same, 359, 369, something like that. Farmer man, I appreciate you, but I mean, begging for it gets old on the subs thing. I'm sorry to be that guy, but it's like it gets to be a lot to see it all the time. And YouTube doesn't want you, I mean, it could hurt my channel. They don't want channels to be all about just doing that. It's like a word that, anyway, it's crazy. The algorithm is like this all-knowing eye that knows what you're doing, what you're talking about, and and channels suffer if they think you're just like patting each other on the back to pat each other on the back. If you wanna check it out, check it out. Let's see, what am I looking for? That Beaver, right? Let's see. FMS Beaver. 369, go triple time. 369, the version 1. So I imagine we're not too far off on version 2. Because really, it's the paint scheme in the windows, right? Click Ryan. No hat cam, plus I'm starting to fly less videos. I don't know what you mean there, my friend. YouTube is like a part of you. Tell me about it, man. I mean, I'm wanting to hit 10,000, but you know, I just want, if you're here, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? But it's you can't worry about the subs, you guys. You can't worry about the subs. Of course, you want some, but they'll come if you just do the things right on YouTube. And if honestly, like seriously, this stuff knows what you're doing. If I talk a bunch about YouTube, it'll know, and it limits ad revenue. I'm not worried about running ads on these streams or anything, but like it does that stuff. It lists. I mean, they know. Dave Marshall. I'm not going to say that out loud, but that's hilarious. What do you need?
Pliers or anything like that?
Oh, man.
Well, if you're not powering up, it doesn't matter.
I got stuff, actually, man. Hold on a minute. I got all kinds of stuff. Yeah. I mean, not to be a complete tool, but you're working on 100 subs on YouTube. Can't have been doing it that long.
Oh, I didn't even see those over there.
They were in my bag. They're not really pliers. Look how big that thing is.
I know, it's
dude.
sweet.
And then there should be somewhere in a bag some wing fences or whatever.
Yeah, they're right here.
And there might be some for the tail too.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Dude, look at that, man.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's huge.
I don't remember that scoop being on there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's big. I love big planes. The tires are nice.
They are. They may be a little softer. They may be a little softer, those tires, than they used to be. I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. I've been trying to do this YouTube thing for a while myself. I get it. It's fun and addicting. But it ain't gonna be overnight, man. It ain't gonna be overnight. Let's see. Man, did things just get like super loud? Yeah, farmer man, this thing should have lights on it. Is it super loud, you all? Man alive, I think it got super loud. This thing can hear so good it's picking up like nano bits in the phone. Like a hammer. Right on. Tom Conrad, crazy is probably my favorite plane. Da, 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 da. I just started and enjoying it. Yeah, man. You're gonna get, you know what? Everybody's gonna get shouted out over here. You don't have to ask for it a lot. When I go pop in on other streams, man, I'm just hanging out. Michael Sherman, what's up with the Ray-Ban font? Exactly. I'm just playing with the logos, man. Pilot Ryan Media. This is it. You know, it didn't make sense to call it Pilot Ryan Captain Mike anymore if he's never here and Bobby is. Okay, Dave Kowalski, you were twice as loud back by Bobby than at the desk. Oh, my goodness.
Interesting.
I'm telling you, dude, it's the same. If I turn this down, they're not going to hear you either.
So can you guys hear me?
I can't hear you at all.
You can't hear me?
It might be this webcam picking you up, picking it up.
Can they still hear
But
me?
I'm tired of jacking with the audio. Rick Madison, can you hear me, my friend? Dude, as soon as I can get that Tiger Cat up in the air, we're gonna have it to you. I can't wait. That thing was awesome. I got the maiden done. I got the maiden done, but there was really no film on it. You know what I mean? So you guys can hear Bobby touching the plane. God bless America. Well, I can too. He's right there. Son of a gun. What do you think's gonna happen? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. This mic is dope, man. It will pick up. I can make it not do it as well. Let's see. Yeah, man, everything is selected to one microphone only, and it's this one. Brian, the wings quick connect on the F7F. Yes, just like this. It's the bullets, right? Victor Shamulus got your boy got his cat fixed and ready for tomorrow. Lighten up, Francis. Foam on foam. Just wing it. Here's the foam, too. I'm sorry that y'all hear it too good. So there was no effort put into calling it like the Pilot Ryan featuring Bobby Chlamydia channel. Yeah, man, I'm not going to be changing the channel name a bunch, so this is what it is. And this kind of explains a little bit what's going on directionally as well. Yeah, my God, it shouldn't be on behind him. I'm telling you, you guys couldn't hear him when I turned this mic down, right? So nothing is on. Mike and D Petrillo, how you guys doing? Just got in. David King, we're going to fly all this stuff as soon as we can. Hopefully tomorrow we're going out with this baby and the Tiger Cat. We got some film on the Dynam Spitfire version 2 this week that Bobby says he's going to have ready really soon. Be following BitGo Hobby on Facebook and Instagram, as well as, you know, the Pilot Ryan stuff like y'all do. Mine is low. It's okay. Put a battery in it. I gotta get a receiver out of something. I don't really want to take. You guys want to see? We're on the top. Yeah, top feeder. Top feeder. Yeah, man. Look how big that is. Look at. This is a 5500 70C roaring top available at RC Jetworks. It's a good size battery.
Oh, yeah, that's going to fit in there.
And there's loads of room for it.
Yep, all day.
I think there is a light on the tail.
Yes, there is. Yep. There's a big
If
tail
I can
beacon.
find a receiver, maybe we can plug it in. Yeah, Corey, dude, we just flew the Dynam Spitfire. Dude, this week we went out and filmed it at the school. You guys, can you see the light? Look at that. Look at that, man. Dave Marshall. You know what? They're very, the Dyna models. They're a lot like they've always been, but you're going to see improvements here and there in the way of. This table's not big enough. In the way of improvements. Version 2, upgrading, putting flaps in them instead of just having preparations for flaps. They've like got flaps. You know what I mean? Let me try to make this.
Dude, that thing's cool.
Isn't that nice, man? I mean, we'll never see the whole thing in here.
No, it's big.
So, what do we need? A receiver? ASMR. If it's a problem, we just won't do builds anymore. with the sound. Jiminy.
I'm getting surly today with it, actually. Yeah, man, I don't have any receivers unless they're
In planes. Holy smokes, look how big this son of a gun is.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
That's
dude.
my style right there.
You're gonna love it. Bobby's gonna rip the fiddlings out of this de Havilland. Thank you, Kevin. All right, man. So look at I'm gonna get rid of this top shot and see if we can't kind of position the son of a gun. See if we can't position the aircraft for you a little bit.
This camera's
Yeah, man, the puns never get old. Some guys it's gonna be really easy to put different wheels on it if you don't like these ones. Let's see if we can, I'm just gonna put a battery in it dude, this thing is massive.
Dude, it's awesome. You have to glue on all
Just
your,
for weight.
the pitot tube and the wing fences too. I just slid them on.
That's cool.
Dude, the gauges on it are really
Dude,
good
it's
too.
super nice, man.
It's big.
Look at that. It's massive, dude.
It's huge.
It's massive.
Oh yeah. It'll stay. I had it like that a minute.
Yeah, I just want to get it in the shot, and then we can get in here if you can fit in here,
This bag for safety.
just in case.
Yeah.
I love that paint scheme so much better than the other
Oh,
one.
dude, that's a lot better.
So much better than the other one.
Man. Oh, the build quality's really good on it.
Hey guys, Bobby's on his way.
Yeah.
Guess what he said? The sound's messed up on the stream.
Yeah, I was sitting in the drive-thru, man, and I heard it. I was like, oh no.
So let's see. We're talking about Banana Hobby or something. Man, that looks awesome. Fred Barron. Thanks. We got one more microphone, and we'll just have to figure out getting a wire for it. I think that I think this just does too good a job.
Could be.
Dude, nothing else was on.
Yeah.
Nothing else was on. And we're on a screen now where it shouldn't be there at all.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only mic selected on any camera is this one. Anyway. Take a tip from Ward and June, leave it to Beaver. What are you, Moyle? What are you taking a tip from Ward for? You're done. You're done? Yeah, Wild Bill. Skull 901, what is happening? Thank you, Don. Crazy Aces, Farmer Man. Man, we'll get back on this. So, one of you guys was asking about the FAA stuff. Has anything changed? There was actually a really good podcast from the AMA about that with one of the guys. So check that out if you want to have a good idea what that's all about. And hopefully some things have loosened up. It's not even the FAA as much as it is the air traffic control sect of that. Fred Barron, thank you so much for that. Once again, you guys check out each other's channels. Fred Barron's been making videos for a while. I just watched his Tiger Cat Maiden. That was pretty cool. And he puts together, he mixes a lot of stuff up, man. I think he's got some static cams, a little bit of hat stuff, and I think there's somebody helps him maybe a little bit sometimes. Mary Boozer hanging out too much with I've been hanging out too much with them, so now I get mic problems, I guess. I mean, the problem is it sounds too good. That's a tough one.
See, it's weird how the mic looks on there too, because it's like right in my face here. See what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah. I mean, dude, this thing is, you can set it up a bunch of different ways, and it's set up for just like one direction like this.
Uh-huh.
Instead of the whole room. I was trying to make it quiet. Now it's going to pick up the whole room.
Really?
Even more. I mean, the buzz from the fan. I mean, which is hardly moving. Where does the receiver go, Bobby?
Oh.
Wherever you want to put it, I think. Probably up front.
Yeah, all the wires are ran right up to the hatch by like the battery compartment here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be able
Gooniac, see you later. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, they're all ran just right up here, man.
Right,
Where's...
all up there. There's plenty of room for it, right?
Yeah, yep. Really? Like...
Love the new tech. Thanks, man. It's kind of fun, right? Having some logos flying around, and I had to update them. I mean, it sucks. I spent good money on the me and Mike logos, and I mean, basically, the minute they were done, it was like, so was he. But I held on, and it just didn't work out. We're buddies, but
so the lights must be wide in there somewhere too, because there's no like actual servo wire running up that says lights on it or anything.
yeah, FMS always wires in the lights. They don't need a special voltage drop or pickup to make it work.
That thing's sweet.
John
though.
Biggs. Yeah, it's because he's not building back there anymore, so it sounds good. I mean, because really nothing changed. I mean, I always really set it up the same. Pearl Jam 26. When you guys film product videos, what camera do you use? We use, I tell you what, for crazy enough, forever, I used a Nikon D5100 that sucked. It was great down tight on the shot, but the wide shot to say hello and goodbye at the beginning was awful. So I've used a cell phone a lot. And then Bobby's got a Canon 80D, and I've got a super duper. Let me get it, man.
And I was using a Vixia before that.
A Vixia and doing a good job.
Made it work. You just have to play some tricks with it. Oh yeah, the new boy.
Look at that. Canon XA50 with a nice Deity D3 Pro microphone on here. It's same money as the Rhodes microphone, but I thought it was a better buy because of some of the functionality. But so we got a Canon XA50. It'll shoot 4K, but I don't need that. It's got a bunch of different mic inputs and stuff. And honestly, I'm going to start using this mic in the studio here as well. But I got to get a super long cord to make that happen. That goes to USB. So this is what we're going to be using, but we've only used this really a couple times so far.
Yeah.
So we've been using his Canon Vixia, and when Mike was helping, we were using his Sony, what is it, Alpha 7.8, what is that something? Sony A7 III or something.
Yeah, something weird.
And it was cool, but we never had a investor. We never had I'm the investor. Y'all are the investor. We never had a zoom on it. George Watts, thanks, man. Hey, this channel, when we earn stuff here, we put it back in the channel. We keep making it better and better and better. Microphone with boots with the fur. Dude, that thing works awesome in the wind. It does not... you don't pick up the wind noise. Grady Colburn, the Beaver will probably be $369. You guys, we're rolling around a record with 112 viewers. Do me a favor, thumbs it up unless you hate it, and if you hate it, thumbs it down. If you're not subscribed, man, do it. Ryan, you don't have any issues with the sun trying to film with your phone. I don't film with my phone outside. You said when you said product videos, I was thinking of builds and on the bench. Like, hell to the no do I use my phone outside for anything but Instagram. It's awful.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't zoom worth a damn. I don't use my phone outside except for like Instagram. But I used it on the bench. Like any of the builds from me lately, iPhone 7.
Yeah. Dude, the ADD that I have is awesome now that I'm getting it dialed in.
Go get it, man. Show them. And anybody wanting to get cameras and stuff, they're on my Amazon store. And if you don't see what you want, just put it in the search bar. Or hit me up in Messenger. Or pretty soon I'm going to have the email figured out to the pilotryanmedia.com deal. And there'll be another way to get a hold of me there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I use. I use a Canon
80D. Check it out. Grady, yeah, this version 2 is the same size as the original version 1. FMS 369. So that one was black and yellow. Let's put a picture of the Beavers up, man, for the guy. Kevin Ferris, are you leaving? Farmer Man's leaving. All right, later, man, later. Yeah, like the original. Let's see. Look at the Beavers. Bam. And so look at, they're the same size, but the red one has clear windows. Price on a decent camera. Oh my gosh, it really all depends on the learning curve. I mean, I'm afraid to tell you what I spent on this thing. With the microphone, I'm at $2,600. I saved up some airplane money, dudes.
It's like 3 million degrees down here.
Huh?
It's like 3,000 degrees down here for some reason.
You hot?
Yeah.
Let's see. See you later, Farmer Man. Guys, check out Farmer Man. He's super pumped about YouTube, y'all. Super pumped. Let me transition here. Okay, I always forget to do that. I'm looking at 2 screens. Don't forget to check out Mary Boozer's tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Have a good night, says Grady. Yeah, man. Adam Hampton, yes, it is a great camera. Guys, it was so dark when I filmed Bobby flying Bigfoot last week.
Oh, yeah.
But look how good it looks. I've learned a lot on camera, which is, I've really never wanted to be a camera guy, but you kind of have to be, especially when you lose one. Tim Toutant says $600 for a Canon Vixia, and the Vixias keep getting better and better too. There's a few different Vixias you can get. Boozer used to use a Vixia for a long time and now uses a Canon T6i. and loves it. But you know what? You have to. Thanks, Crazy Aces. Depends on the product, man. I tell you, some videos don't do as good as others. But yeah, man, thank you. It's you guys is why the views happen, and I'm nuts about SEO. But yeah, Josh. Canon 70D. 7D or 70D, Jeff? Fast lens is key. Oh man, you can't do autofocus in this business unless you're on the ground, just like talking to your homeboy. I mean, that's a fast lens that's gonna. Dude, these planes get small no matter how good you are. Like it would have to be a fast lens, man, because auto focus is a joke for what we do. This is if we're talking camera stuff, this is what I would call photo masochism. This is something you would recommend to your enemy to do, right? It's the worst kind of camera work to do ever. The light's different over here, and then I figured out a thing last time we were out that really, really did me some good. So the way I have the camera set up for me now, I manual focus, so it's all about a depth of field, where close it needs to be good and far away, as far as I think we're gonna fly it, needs to be good. Then you're stuck playing with the light. So what I got mine set for now is
darn ads.
It does auto exposure. So I'm set to the P setting, right? Which I think is it shutter priority? Anyway, it's like auto exposure. So it does what it needs to do for the light, but it doesn't screw with the focus. That's all on me. Yeah, autofocus only on the ground, like intros or something, is all I'll do. Yeah, you can't do autofocus on airplanes. It never works. Aces, hi RC, man. Good to see you. It's been a while. Man, you know, Mike's always welcome to come back, man. Everything's cool. It's just I couldn't say it and feel good about it anymore. It's just goofy. I mean, Bobby's the one always helping, always here. It's like the Captain, Pilot Ryan Captain Mike RC YouTube channel. He's never here. He's not into it. He doesn't do the work. Bobby and I talk every day about this or that post or this post, or are we ready for this? We're a machine trying to crank out content and keep in this business because we love it. I've been so close to the top and tasted it, I ain't letting go. And so it takes hard work, my friends, to stay here. And I'm not leaving. So we're working hard to keep a grab on it, dude.
Communication's key, too.
Communication's key. And Bobby had some stuff going on, and we're taking that to the next level and helping BitGo do their thing as well. Pick up the A10 and show us it a minute. The wings aren't in here, but I'd be glad to.
That's another good one.
Yeah, man, let me go over the top, dude.
Oh, there you go.
Can you see that, baby? Hold on. There we go. Can you see it?
Hey, let me move this Beaver.
All right. Should I go get the wings, man? You guys want me to get the wings on that A10? Let me go back till we get ready. Let me go back to here. I'll help you.
Alrighty. This thing is so big.
That Beaver is a monster, bro.
Dude, it's sweet.
Let me get the wings and the spars.
Teacher's gone. I don't know where he keeps his wings at. I brought this bad boy too. V2 Spitfire. Bad to the bone. We flew this quite a bit the other day.
Dude, we got forever on like we got forever on a RC Jetworks 3300 3S, didn't we?
Dude, like, I bet you every bit of 13 minutes.
Dude, easy. We'll have to put a battery in here to hold it down. Hey, you know what? Yeah, lift up the fuse and I'll stuff the wing on. What's this? Hold on. Let's go top. You ready?
Yep.
It's got the soft point connections on this one. All right, I'll hold this side. I gotta glue on my little pod thing. Brass threaded inserts, man, this thing's dope.
Yeah, this thing's...
You get it?
Really, yeah, not all the way. But
That's good enough.
yeah.
And then, and I keep my screws right in there, Bobby. Check that out. Right there, just
Yeah.
poked in there.
That's
Yeah,
what I do with my Cessna 150.
set
too.
that battery in there and we'll just, good enough.
Right on.
There we go. I'm going to turn it around so this doesn't show.
Oh.
I can't wait to fly this some more. Son of a bitch. All night long. We don't crash them, y'all.
We just beat them up.
We don't crash them. We just completely screw them up on the bench. George Watts, man, thanks. David King, man, cool to hear that. Thanks. Oh yeah, George Watts, thank you so much. So there's the FMS A10. Was it Olson asking about it? Let's see here. Bam. George Watts, I'm loving my RC Jetworks batteries. I'm not just saying it. Like,
Oh,
I
dude.
flew the Tiger. Everything we flew, I mean, that's why I'm making videos, right? With the MiG-17,
Yep.
I flew it on all my regular 6S batteries. And I flew it on the RC Jetworks batteries. Like, man, this thing's got some pep. And we had Bobby fly
Oh, dude, that, yeah.
on the
Huge difference.
5500 70C RC Jetworks Roaring Top battery. It's worth extra money. And then I did the Maiden on the Tiger Cat.
Oh,
I wanted a big heavy battery, so I did the 5500 RC Jetworks battery, and it was a rocket ship. It was awesome. And then I flew a regular old 5000 after that, lower C, and it acted like it was lower C. And also, it was a little bit lighter, so it just didn't penetrate as good. It was fine. Mitchell Farley, thank you so much. Great show, guys. It just keeps getting better. Man, I hope so.
Oh, we'll continue.
I
to
hope
get
so.
better.
I
Heck,
tell you what, man, I really, look at that, baby.
I love that.
Guys, if you like these
But-
things, man, we do more than talk about them. We fly them. Go to the channel and check it out. We got to get Bobby on the A10 one time and let y'all see it. C ratings, man. The 70 C packs is what we're talking about.
And you know what? I thought C ratings were bogus for a while. You know, like
It
it was.
depends what brand it is.
Yeah, that's very true. Also, but man, there's a difference there for sure.
There definitely is. That thing is beautiful. What's the top speed? Man, I don't know.
bet
I tell you, it's faster on 70C though.
Yeah, I bet you it's every bit of 100 mile an hour.
It's probably pushing that. I think the specs will say so on the website, but you know, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Gazillion miles an hour.
Next
what
time we
it's
take it,
gonna
I have a speed meter. I'll have to bring it.
Oh yeah, dude.
I always forget.
11 Charlie RC. How's everybody doing tonight? Ryan O, good to see you. It's been a minute. Just came back after 14 minutes. What is going on? Everyone is donating. Yeah, man, keeping it going. We're flexing. We're flex. Actually, it's a money pit, is what it is. It's like that camera, that.
Whoever makes it better.
We keep on throwing it into this, man.
Always open for suggestions too.
Donations bought this stuff, man. I mean, donations bought this stuff so we can bring you the goods. So far, we've used a good camera on like a couple videos, but we'll be using it on you know, all the builds and all the flying and stuff. And then he's got a good camera as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, lost a plane in the wilderness. We still got to get Woody out of that tree.
Oh, he's been beat up. Man, it was so windy today. I'm curious to see if he came down. Yeah.
Olson likes HRBs. That's cool.
I've been thinking about trying HRBs actually, just for the heck of it, just so I know, because I hear mixed emotions, and then some people say they're great, some people say they're but yeah, I've been always curious about HRB too.
You know what HRB stands for?
Nope.
Heavy, really, battery. No, I don't know, man. Whatever works for folks. I like to stick with what I know, man. And the Jetworks and Roaring Tops and the Admirals have been good for me.
Yep.
Any battery can, you know, come out round if you're not nice to them.
Yeah. Especially if it's a hot summer day and you're beating the snot out of something.
And man, it depends if you're doing jets and stuff.
Yeah. They pull so much.
They're harder on packs.
Yeah.
Jets are gonna always be harder on packs than the other stuff, you know. Yeah, I don't drink pumpkin spice latte unless a couple turkeys bring me one for a joke. Strut. 7953 Vance Farley. Vance Farley, ladies and gentlemen, he's the man behind PilotRyanMedia.com website functionality. You guys click on that stuff and it will take you where you need to go.
Yeah, I was messing with it this morning.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you click on it, boom, you're right there where
You're
you want to
right
be.
there where you need to be. We're going to flesh it out. We got to write an about section, which is the hardest thing for me to want to do. Believe it or not, you know, writing a couple paragraphs about myself seems like hell. I don't want to do. What was I getting ready to do? Oh yeah, I want to make Strut a moderator on the YouTube channel. Dude, I even paid him already.
Aces. Oh, crazy aces. I'm sorry. I will fly that A10. Like I stole it.
Aces high, man. If you do it, use my Amazon link, bro. Go to the Amazon store and then type in what you want in the search bar. All you got to do is go to PilotRyanMedia.com and click the Amazon icon. I'm working on the wrench, yo. Click the Amazon icon, and then you can type in what you have a gift card. Yeah, man. Go to my Amazon store, man. PilotRyanMedia.com. Click the Amazon icon, and then type in what you want. Because it's not always on. Give me that wrench, yo. It's not always. There you go, yo. It's not always already on the store. I actually have no batteries on the store because I love my buddy Andy in Texas. That's why. David King, yep, I'm drinking coffee and I got a Pepsi on standby.
Later, deuces.
Deuces Wild. Out. Oscar Unicorn Tango. Chow. Bobby K. Cold days make for low battery output and puff them too because the jets draw high current. What is the difference between Outrunner and Inrunner EDF motors? Why do they make two different ones? That's a good question. That's a good question. Man, Heli Menace, buy that A10. Go to Horizon Hobby, tell them Pilot Ryan sent you. Olson, I have not flown my P-38 lately. I wish I had more time. Bobby and I have real jobs, believe it or not. And it keeps us from doing what we really love. I tell you what, I think Bobby and I both kind of secretly hope this thing does so bloody well we can do this all the time only.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I tasted it, bro. It hurts. So, what's the question? Yeah, I want to fly the P-38 because I want to do a flight mode video with the P-38 because when I put the flaps down, it gets quite a roll. So if I trim that out, that's cool until I dump the flaps and then it's back in the other way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a perfect example for doing flight modes. Ryan, get that Black Horse model B25 in stock. I need one. Yo, man, I'm not at Motion Pearl Jam, so that's nothing I'm going to have a part of. I just won't be doing Black Horse stuff unless they send me one, which I kind of doubt. And who needs me on Balsa when you got Boozer? The difference is the building of the motor. Outrunners are good with higher torque, and inrunners have higher RPMs from what I've heard. It's also where they position the can and what spins. Thanks, Bob. A10. Ryan was easy on her. Yeah. Laugh out loud. Always curious. Thunder Power is junk, says Honey Chuck. Inrunner more torque but creates more heat. Higher C batteries needed. They sound good, man. I think they're more efficient. I mean, I fell in love with the Inrunners flying the FMS stuff. 10% off the Teespring store, y'all. Anybody wanted something this weekend? 10% off. Use the code SPOOKY. All caps, SPOOKY. And yeah, I don't have to drop a Teespring link. Just go to pilotryanmedia.com. I'm telling you, that's why I did it, y'all. That's why I did it. That thing, you got paid to have it. I mean, it's a couple of $100 a year. But I don't have to say this and that and this and that. pilotryanmedia.com. pilotryanmedia.com. You get it? Brad B. See you later. Brooklyn Born. I missed that Beaver. Who makes it? FMS, man. FMS. At some point, if you're able, please bring in that Roban Airwolf into the studio. It looks incredible. Yeah, I don't have any motion planes here other than my own personal free wing and flight line stuff. So there's no Roban helicopters that we're going to be doing on this show. Outrunner can spins around the armature and Inrunner spins inside the can. Thank you, Wreck-It Rob's RC. I knew it was something like that, and I didn't want to say it though and get it wrong. Just playing, says Crazy Aces. Just go, bro. Put it to it. Any Halloween night flying coming soon? I'll be flying all my kids' candy into my mouth.
Candy drop.
Jeff in Lower Alabama. Appreciate that. Longer battery life on NR. Yeah, man. I tell you. Yeah, Brooklyn Born. So this is the version 2 FMS Beaver that we were talking about earlier, and it's very much like the version 1, except it's got clear windows, and they improved with that. The battery hatch got improved dramatically. But the one thing this had over some of the other big foam civilian planes was that it actually is a big access to the battery hatch, so you don't have to worry. It drove me nuts on the Cub where it was like this big plane. It was the first big Carbon Z plane with the Cub, and I was like, golly, man, that hatch is so bloody small, you can't help but mess up your plane right on the front. Right on the front. It wasn't even, man, make the hatch where the window mullions are or something. Right?
Man.
But it wasn't. Let's see. Crazy Aces. Thanks, Mike Honeycutt. Waiting all night for an answer. Crazy Aces. Any of you guys fly nitros, and why not? Some guys fly everything. Bobby Quick Sticks Committa. Did you just do that? Yeah, man, there's the VitGo link, y'all. Yeah, the sun shining through the windows is cool, man. Yeah, Rhino. It just wasn't big enough. Yeah. Dennis Farley says, Bob, you changed your name.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody is, man, these
I was
days.
just messing around. I'm open for suggestions.
Olsen Aviation. I don't know, man. That's a good question. Flightline biplanes. It'd be cool to see. I mean, the market and the people who decide what to make, you know, don't really think biplanes sell, obviously. Keith Christie just picked up a FMS 980 P39. How big of a two-blade prop can I use? Oh, man. I'm not sure.
And I saw someone flying the Cobra earlier. E-flite Cobra on 5-cell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was ripping.
Jackson RC Aviation finally will unbox the famous critical mass that's in the basement hangar for over 5 years. When you finally fly that one, it's amazing. But man, like every Sea Fury that I've ever known, once you drop the flaps, that nose comes up. It's almost like just asking for a stall. Like a little bit of down mix on the elevator on a Sea Fury or critical mass, not a lot, 2 or 3 or 4%. Will settle it a lot. That thing always flew really good for me, and then I couldn't work out landings to save my life until I started doing a down mix on Sea Furies.
Yeah.
Cause the nose just comes up, man.
Oh.
So bad, then there's no settling in. So you either have to have no flaps or like minimal flaps. And it's like, I like flaps. They actually work to slow down a plane.
Yep. Man, that's like I love Texans, and they're a pain in the butt to land. Make them look good anyways. They hop every time.
Their Texans are super tough. Even the e-flite one is super tough.
Yeah, it is.
And they want a ground loop bad too.
Yeah, I've done all right in grass in it, but on mat and stuff.
Oh, grass saves you on the ground loop.
Makes you look good.
Mary Boozer's gonna unbox an e-flite F4 tomorrow. Sweet.
That's a good one.
Yeah, man. Check that out. 8 o'clock tomorrow night, 8 Eastern Time, the Mary Boozer RC YouTube channel. Each flight mode is very easy to mix. Yeah, if you want to learn flight modes.
Yep.
Adam Hampton would love some World War I planes. That would be sweet. Just Wing It says the E-flite Texan is dope. It is dope.
It is. Yeah.
Just Wing It had some of the first videos on that Texan, and I'm sure we were all watching them. I was.
I did mine in a Russian Sheen.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I never knew that they had any until I was doing some research and found one, and yeah, it's a pretty interesting story behind it.
They, man, I love Texans, and I have done two. I did the free wing one and the E-flite one in my grandpa's livery. You guys, it's on here somewhere. I never did an official review on the E-flite one. I made it 4S out of the box just because I knew I was going to load it up with lights and a bunch of scale bits.
Yep.
Look back at my Instagram. You want to see some super dope pictures of a custom E-flite T6? Look on the Pilot Ryan Instagram. You go back a ways, and it's a good mod. But man, that thing is tough, dude.
Yeah.
It's tough. They fly good, but son of a gun on the ground, they are something. I modded everything on that deal. Everything.
I'd love to see, man, a nice size, like, foamy triplane, a Fokker.
Really?
I don't know, I always like those for some reason.
Man, where's the wood on the walls, Ryan? Spruce Goose. That's upstairs. Tim Touton's going to make a video on flight modes. Wesley, you don't need it. Nice knife edge with the Marlin. You guys fly your Marlins today? Kevin and Wesley? Yeah, Rhino, once you figure out landing with flaps, you'll be all about it, dude. All about it. Yeah, Fred. E-flite AT6 is dope, dude.
Yeah, it is. It's sweet.
I liked, I thought it was too light on 3S, so I was glad to have it 4S and finally paint the crap out of it and added so much to it in the way of lights and extra things and tires. Dave's RC's finally home, ladies and gentlemen. What'd you work on today, Dave's RC? Olson Aviation, I ran 4S on my Texan because I upgraded the motor in ESC. A lot of the e-flite planes, people will swear that 4S is okay, but those are also on 4-bladed planes. So because that Texan has a big 2-blader, I wasn't sure if that was going to be okay or not. When the precedent exists, I'm like, all right, man, I'll go 4S on planes that are proven. But because that Texan's a 2-blade setup and already kind of spunky,
Yeah.
I thought 4S might be too much. So I knew that I wanted to upgrade it right because I was going to put a ton of time and effort into it. Seriously, guys, I'm so proud of that plane.
Don't mention the 80 mil e-flite F-18. It's a touchy subject right now.
Working on the MiG as we speak, putting the two halves of the fuselage together. That's old school, like GWS planes, like early foam kits I used to do. The fuselages, they were still on a sprue. You had to cut stuff off, and then install all the blind nuts and the hard points, and then glue the stuff together.
Old school.
Yeah, Dave's RC, that he got a kit on the MiG-17, and that's apparently what it's like.
Interesting.
Yeah, man. I managed the knife edge turn on my Marlin, but not too pretty. Laugh out loud, says Tom. Heat Dirks. Triplane, Red Baron. Yeah, man. If these guys start balking about what tools cost to make planes, a 3-winger is probably not down the road.
Yeah.
Too bad. Jackson RC says he's got a Dynam Texan. That thing flew good. I thought it was a little flimsy, but if you keep it light, it's all right. Just a spar deal.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had that one yet.
So what did you do with the prop for size? I mean, it's the same prop on there. The prop that's on there basically is the same prop that the Bearcat at Motion offered an upgrade 2-bladed kit. So when I upgraded my T6, I bought the power system upgrade kit for the Flightline Bearcat. So ESC and motor, and it came with a prop, and they were like the same pitch, if I remember right, as the T6 was anyway. So that's what I did. And because I was going 4S, it was doing better. I mean, I probably could go faster if I probably didn't even calibrate the ESC on that one either. I'm the worst.
Quickie.
It's different for sure, and yes, the F-18 is a touchy subject for me, at least. When I get a Marlin one day, I will give it a custom paint job. Yeah, man. Raven Rock's changing the oil in his car. Ugh.
It's always fun.
Ugh. There's some stuff I don't want to mess with. I'll do all kinds of stuff. I'll do about anything on the house, but messing with the cars, I can't stand it. I can't. Here's why. Because I've tried to do stuff on cars before. I'm a handy dude. I've tried to do stuff on cars, but it's enough to find the time to do something, get the part, all right, cool. Should be easy. It's this part. There's the bad one. Looks just like it on the car. Cool. Take it out. Put in the new one. The bolts don't work. You can't get to it. The bolts are rusted shut. You can't even get the thing off
Yeah.
to do what you gotta do.
I enjoy it since I don't do it for a living, but because I don't know, I'll be damned if I pay someone else to do it too. That's half of my problem.
Yeah, I get it. It's a time thing, man. Adam Hampton, see you later. Pilot Bob's biggest fan, Rachel Redford. Is that your lady?
No, it's my buddies.
Oh, that's your buddy's lady.
No, not like that. Never mind.
Whoa.
That got deep real quick.
Easy.
He's probably on her account saying that, you know what I mean? Anyhow.
Dave's RC, man, I wish I knew what we were talking about. He's like words of wisdom over here. I don't know what I'm right about, but I'd like to know. I'd tell my wife I was right about something. Dude, any thoughts on the 90mm F-18? Man, I'd love to have one still. I'd love to have one. Taking your advice, my daughter does short films with Sundance, so I'm going to get her to set channel up real good. Rachel, me love you long time, she says. Model jet juggernaut, unless your car had a computer problem, you would be paying. Oh snap, what am I missed? Ryan, we bounced the Marlins off each other in formation and kept on flying. Had a great time with them. That's awesome.
Hope you got it on video.
Dude, I hope so. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Michael Honeychuck, cam, scissors, crank sensors, turbos.
Did anybody ever see the video of us when the Timber Brothers clipped?
Not yet. I haven't put it up.
Oh man, that was cool.
You're not a mechanic, Ryan. I do all my own vehicle repairs, no matter how hard. That's cool. I do every stinking thing on my house myself, but the car I'm not messing. I screw with it. I fix the trucks at work, like the auxiliary systems that run the machines that clean, houses and stuff. I'll do anything auxiliary. I change all this crap out, filters and impellers, all this stuff. But if a belt's broke or it needs an oil change, we got a guy that'll do it in, an hour. And he can do it. And I'm going to sit in the lobby and social media with y'all while they're getting dirty.
Two birds, one stone.
Pilot Bob parks at the diesel pump.
Hey, not all the time.
Y'all didn't get video, dude? But we'll try again tomorrow, says Kevin. Holy smokes. Need rotors and pads on my Cadillac STS, but don't think it's a good idea for the 155 mile per hour limited car. Yikes. Yeah, Ryan, careful. Pilot Bob did my brakes one time. I wrecked my car shortly after. Ace says hi. I get rid of them all the time. It's kind of like giving plasma, but different. There's a bunch of them at my shop, and then this is a new house, and it's a mess. There's planes all over the place. Funny thing, just open up the Marlin instructions, say nothing about flaps and radio hookup. You can put flaps in channel 5 or channel 6. There's no retract, so you just put them where you want them. Dude, F-15, I've wanted it forever. Dave's RC. Kevin, yours and Boozer's Marlin touch tips. I told you to watch out for him. You guys are funny. Yeah, Roy, that's cool, man. You do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. I'm in my third house and fourth house in 8 years because I fix them up and turn them around. But I'm absolutely 100% okay with not having to do everything. I got like 3 man cards. I got like 2 extra already for everything I do on the house and stuff. I'm cool, man. Somebody else can fix the car. I never have a car more than 2 or 3 years anyway because I buy them cash and they're already old as hell when I get them. I'll be happy to store some of those planes in my garage for you. Yeah, man, there's a big sale going on next weekend here in South Bend, and I don't think I'm taking anything. I don't think I'm taking anything,
either,
dude.
really.
I want to go just to talk to people, but that's it. Actually, I just want to go to tell people about pilotryanmedia.com. That's it. That's it.
Get a booth and just post stuff.
Yeah, get a booth and just, yeah, online, full retail. Everybody wants a deal. Yeah, sorry, full retail. Model jet juggernaut. Oh my gosh, Dave Marshall. That's a good one, but I'm not saying it. Why did they make the Lipish and not an HE-162? A Lipish is even more obscure. I think there's already an HE-162, right? From Hobby King?
Yeah, I think Hobby King
So
makes that one.
that's
yeah.
why.
Yep.
Olson would love to see an Osprey. Boy, that would be cool. In deals with. Yeah, Scott, no. I know a guy that used to be with Precision Aerobatics. He might still be. I'm not sure. Joe Vermillion was a team pilot at Precision Aerobatics. You know, I'm just not a 3D guy, so I'm just not hanging out in those circles. I mean, not that they're great planes. They got a really good reputation, but it's just not for me. Dave's RC, cashing checks, making sound effects, dropping the link to his channel. If you guys like hanging out over here, you'll like hanging out at Dave's RC, 9 o'clock on Fridays. It's an RC live stream weekend, Joe.
It really is.
It really is, man. So we do Dave's RC. I love hanging out at Dave's. And he does streams during the week, too. If you guys aren't subscribed to Dave's RC, hit him up. Turn on your notifications. This guy will pop up a live stream in the middle of the day, man. He don't give a rip. And, I mean, if you can watch him, watch him. If you can hang out, hang out. If not, that's okay. You can always catch him on the replay. And then he'll fly these things. He'll fix these things, wash and repeat. You know what I mean? So check him out. But anyway, he does a show, too, very consistently. Friday nights, 9 o'clock. Saturday nights, we're over here in the Pilot's Lounge. And then tomorrow night, Boozer does it 8 o'clock Eastern Time, which is, I'm actually really glad on a Sunday that he does. On the weekend, I can't get anything done because I'm hanging out on everybody's streams. Yeah. Seriously, but it's okay. Pearl Jam 26, 3D takes a lot of skill, but I have zero interest in it. Fist bump. I'm right there with you. We have some pattern guys that want us to fly pattern. It's like we just don't care, you know.
I did it when I was younger, and just same thing over and over, and I don't know, it got old after a little while. I mean, it was fun.
Sweet. I just got a notification from Gooniac that my afterburner for the new e-flite F-18 Dave's RC is on its way. You missed it. You got to see Dave's from last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. He went off on Horizon. Olsen Aviation. Ryan, talk to EAA boys and show up there. Love to see you there. Man, I'd love to take this show on the road some more. And get me and Bobby to some full-scale stuff, too. It'd be awesome.
Flap to Oshkosh, man.
Man, look, Man, Mike and I held it down for 5 years at one place. And so I've only been independent again for a year. And this is where we're at. So I'm hoping next year, next few years, it just keeps getting better and better for us. And we're able to, you know, go to more events and places. Model Jet Juggernaut. Dave's RC. Is that the guy that has left turnophobia?
Left turnophobia.
Jeff Toohey, I hear you got to keep the speed up with the F-104. Not sure if I'm ready for the missile with a man in it. Yeah,
what
man.
one? What one? 90 or 70?
Either one, man. You put your eye out with that thing.
Yeah. Well, I flew the 70.
Kevin,
remember?
see you later.
I had that 70 for a while.
Yeah, for a while. What happened?
Yeah.
Dave says no, it's right turnophobia. Is that you? You filming me? You filming me? Yeah, Dave, where's leggings? I tell you what, man, the Teespring store, he could put some leggings on that Teespring store, dude. Pilot Ryan. You getting ready to put something back up there?
Something.
Oh, yeah. Spitfire?
Oh, yeah.
Cool, man. I gotta find all my bits, dude. I gotta glue that one thing on the front still. Dude, look at this basement. My family thinks I'm gonna let them watch movies down here. Like, the whole thing is full of planes and boxes. Jackson RC Aviation. Don't forget to tell your friends to subscribe to the Pilot Ryan Media, hit the like button, and finally check my new channel. That's all I ask, and it won't cost you money. Jackson RC Aviation. Check them out, ladies and gentlemen. We still got 82 viewers in here.
All right.
2 hours, 15 minutes. Look at that Spitfire. Let's see it from the top, wanna?
Oh, yeah.
Compression pants, guys. Leggings are for the ladies. Crazy Aces says he'd buy leggings, Dave's RC, if he signs them. Hilarious. So check it out, guys. Flaps, retracts, the scoops are glued on already. Everything's pre-installed in the way of servos and linkages, except for the tail, because you have to glue that tail in.
No, it actually...
It all screws in.
Yeah, 2 screws for the tail.
So there's no glue on that thing?
Nope, no glue. Man, it took me literally, with receiver set up, like 25 minutes, I bet, to get it all ready, ready to fly.
That's crazy. So, man, that's the Dynam version 2 Spitfire, available at BitGo Hobby. Some of your other retailers might still have some, but I don't know if they have this one.
It's probably not going to be the V2.
Probably not going to be the V2. So...
Paint's upgraded on this one. The motor's upgraded on this one. 4-blade prop. Upgraded electronics. Yeah, the paint's awesome too on this one. It looks really good. Let's see, 40 amp ESC 3S. Can't hear.
Not as good, no, yeah. You can sit right here. So yeah, version 2, listen, go to pilotryanmedia.com, click BitGo Hobby, and you can check out specs and information on the version 2 Spitfire. We filmed video of it this week. Bobby on the sticks. We flew it on what, 2200, 2600, and jammed a 3300 in there, right?
Yep. And you didn't hear this from me, but I did fly it on 4S.
That same day? Or a different time?
Different time. And I had no issues with it, and it was a rocket ship, but yeah, I wouldn't suggest doing it. I'm just saying I was just messing around, testing stuff out, and it will fly on 4S.
It will fly on 4S, but you're on your own for warranties and stuff.
Yes, yes.
Do it at your own risk. Now, here's the interesting thing. If you get the Spitfire on floats, it's a 4S bird already. So everything might be the same, but I know the ESC is a 50 ampere instead of a 40. And so you can easily get rid of the floats, though, put the retracts in it, and you've got a, from the factory, 4S Spitfire. Yep. But this thing got along all right. Wait till, when's that video coming out, Bobby? We filmed it this week.
It should be out either tomorrow night or Monday.
You get enough good stuff out of it?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We've flying it at the school, which is not my favorite place, but flying it at the school. We're going to click back to the other one, dude, so you might put it up on its nose.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
See if you can. Hey, that shows up okay. It's got flaps, but they're not split flaps, Jeff.
Yeah, they're just.
They're not. Now, if you wanted a model, there you go. You can make it happen.
Yeah, you could.
But they don't come that way. But it's kind of cool that the Dynam planes are coming with flaps, because a lot of times there were preparations made for flaps, but they didn't have them.
Yeah, it was kind of optional.
Fred loves the light wing loading on the Dynam planes. Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of special. It's funny. Mike always used to say they all fly the same. They almost feel.
Yeah.
They almost all feel really light. So I totally know what he meant by that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know what I noticed with this Spitfire too is a lot of Dynam planes tend to be a little bit tail heavy most of the time, and this one with that bigger motor up front, it actually, I didn't have to put too much weight in the nose. I like flying nose heavy anyway though.
I do too. At least for maidens and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you guys know if they're going to re-release the Cessna Ag Wagon? Man, isn't it on the site? The Dusty Crop Hopper, the C188 at VitGo?
Oh yeah, yeah. We have it in orange and blue. Yep, both colors. And
Nice.
I think they're in stock. Let me check.
Check it out, man. And man, guys, go to VitGo through the pilotlinemedia.com site because it'll attach the affiliate tag to you, and that's how we keep it going. Tags RC, yeah, man. John Graham, why do you show so many cool planes? It's my job, man. My wallet in my garage can't take it.
Yeah, orange and blue are both in stock.
Orange and blue Cessna 188 still in stock. I still have the orange one, believe it or not. And I really don't hang on to stuff.
And you can't beat the price. $169
amazing.
man.
Dude,
Free shipping.
Dude, that it's so crazy, but it's like that flight video I made on the orange one was super good and so fun.
Yep.
And because of Dusty Crop Hopper, it's like I had to keep it for my kids. Hey, Dennis Farley wants to know how much weight did you add, Bobby? On the Spitfire, none, right?
No, I added a little bit with the 2200.
Oh yeah, like half ounce.
Yeah, it was an ounce or a half ounce. Yeah, I added with the Spit. Not much. Battery all the way forward and just a little bit of weight.
Yeah, just wing it. It's an interesting bird. You know what I mean? It's super capable, but I feel like it also was really easily affected by wind. If you had a gyro in it, though, you'd be. You would be fine anyway, no matter what. But sometimes things are, if it's windy, it's more work than it's fun.
Yep.
Like the Cessna 188, when it was calm, is magic. So I think with a gyro in it, it would be amazing. Hey, Just Wing It wants you to drop the link to the C188 right here.
Gotcha.
Can you add the tag?
I'm just gonna put yours and then search for it and then I'll copy it.
Yeah, we'll know if it works or not. Fishnet stockings, compression pants, whatever you want to call it.
What color?
Blue or orange? The stutter, all you got to do is calibrate the ESC usually. Dennis Farley likes Dynam. He was really happy actually that they weren't going away. They just consolidated their effort. He said orange.
Orange, okay.
They've just consolidated their efforts.
And stuff's gonna get better. I mean, look at the V2s already. They're nice. They really are.
Tom Heatdirk's modded the crap out of a T28 from Dynam. Check it out. Just restored my Dynam T28 today. It was a nostalgia thing. My first entry back into the hobby, so I couldn't let it go. Now it is 4S and has sweet nav lights. Michael Honeychuck got his pilot's license in an ag.
Does that still have it on there?
Pardon me? Okay, it's not quite there. So this is what we gotta do. Question mark. I've become a coder. I mean, it's ridiculous. There you go.
There you go.
Raymond Molina, good to see you, man.
No problem, man.
Oh, no more plane links. Just click it. Yeah, I'll see if that works. It's hard to tell. over there. So, anyone have any thoughts on the Admiral 6-channel receiver with built-in gyro? I've always used Spectrum receiver, just wondering if I should use it in my Freewing L39. Man, a lot of guys use them with no trouble at all. I mean, it's worth a shot. I think they're kind of easy to deal with and program. There's some good videos on how to set them up out there. Dave Marshall, do all ESCs calibrate the same? Put transmitter to full throttle, plug in battery, wait for 2 beeps, and drop throttle. I think most of them do. I think every now and then, though, you'll run into something that has that somewhere else in the list where I've done it before where I thought I was completely calibrating the ESC, but I set the brake or something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah, I mean, the Admiral receivers I like using them on stuff that doesn't have a flap to elevator mix.
Yeah.
It makes me nervous.
Man, I've been digging the Detrum remote that I have too, and the receivers, just for the fact.
Wait till we dive into these babies.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But with the Detrum stuff, you can program everything right from your remote. You don't need to hook up your laptop or that quick cable for your phone. Nothing. It's nice.
You don't have to count like light flashes.
Yeah, none of that.
Or use an external app. You can do it from your radio.
Yep.
David King, man, thanks for coming by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You've always flown without a flap to elevator mix, says just wing it.
I do quite a bit also. Yeah, I don't add one unless I really feel like it needs it. Just depends.
Yeah, I know what I want.
Exactly.
Out of them.
Yeah.
Like, if it doesn't behave the way I want it to,
yeah,
on approach, I know I can make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Easily. What plane did you have before? Who? Rhino, thank you so much for that, man. It's always a cool live stream. I look forward to this all week long.
Yeah,
you know, we've been 2.5 hours. We still got 80 cats in here. I hope we didn't miss anything, man. I mean, I wanted to thank everybody this week for everything they've done. Vance and I worked really hard. Vance worked harder on the website, and he was nice to me on what I owed him for it. And Lori, we've been working together, and we're about done on some of the logo stuff. We just got to like vectorize this stuff and finalize it so I can get shirts and things like that done. FedEx pissed me off. We already talked about that. Teespring store, 10% off. Use the word spooky. I'm going to write it in the chat. Dave's RC, congratulations. Guniak is sending our buddy Dave's RC center burner for his MiG. Dave, that might be one of your first kind of reviewer status product deals, man. Am I right or wrong? And I tell you, it's cool. Model Jet Juggernaut, thanks for all your great work with Motion RC. You're very welcome. That work is still out there living, doing its thing, man. It's cool. It's cool. I'm looking forward to trying that airliner. And I think Dave Kowalski wants us to do the Havoc. So me and Bobby are going to fly that Speedster.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's going to fly down here and pick it up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's the coolest part.
That is sweet.
What was I going to do? Yeah, Model Jet Juggernaut. I hope you check out this channel because we're super busy over here. And then really, pilotryanmedia.com, you can get to all the social media from there, right? Instagram, even Twitter, Facebook, the YouTube channel, the Teespring store, everything that we do, Pilot Ryan Media, and then companies we work with are there in one place. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah, that's pretty
Some
cool.
of my super close, Dennis Farley is like one of my advisors. Like every time I'm thinking about doing something, wanting to do something, it's nothing. I'm not like a knee jerk reactionary. Like Dennis knows, I've been thinking about that website forever, and finally it was just time. There's too much going on in a million different places. It's got to be all in one spot, and I'm so happy to have done it now. And then we got this little account. We're working with BitGo and doing some Dynam stuff. It's fun, and there's stuff always in the works.
Yeah, a lot more coming.
And I'd love to put Motion RC on the website as well. You know, if they want to work together again, that'd be great. I'm going to be working up the stuff I want to do anyway, regardless. Yeah, Dave's RC. Congratulations, man. That's too cool. That's awesome.
You're gonna love a center burner in the MiG too.
I can't wait to have it, man.
Oh, dude.
Let's see. Yeah, man, the airliner comes with lights. That will be cool. Eric Quinn loves his Detram stuff. Yes, just got in from work and caught some of the show. How's it going, guys? The Islamic says both. Fizz, it's going good. Prefer new. Let Bobby fly it first. What are we talking about? Why, so don't crash it? I'm flying it first. Take a number. Hey Ryan, I've done this too long. Hey Ryan, I did a video naming all the Hanger Rats channels. I thought it was a good shout out. Cool, man. Put a link in here. Put a link in here to it, Jackson RC Aviation. These guys would love to check out a shout out video. Dave, congratulations. Wait for the Horizon Hobby stuff. Raymond Molina, what was the plane you had before? Before?
One we had up on the table?
Yeah, man, we had an FMS A10 up there, and then we also had the FMS Beaver, big monster, version 2. Dennis Farley wants to know if you've flown most of the Dynam Warbirds. You've flown a bunch of them.
Oh man, a ton. The B-26 and the Black Widow are actually two of my favorites.
B-26 and Black Widow. You guys are going to see some workups on the Black Widow and a little YouTube channel collab coming up in the future. Oh yeah, look at that baby. That's it right there, Bobby.
This thing's huge.
Dude, it's so nice.
It's massive. That's what she said.
Do we do any FPV or long distance flying? Not me. That A10 is money. Sounds so good. Man, it sounds so good you can't hardly hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
I don't do any FPV, man. I wouldn't mind doing some.
I've dabbled. I just never have luck with it for some reason.
Dave. Beautiful. Oh, Michael Sherman. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Everybody should get one sometime. Model jet juggernaut. Yeah, Wesley did a good job with the airliner. No premature evacuation from the runway on that one. Nice scale takeoff. Oh my goodness. So, FedEx sucks. Thank you, Vance. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, community. Huh. Fly something, you guys get the most hits. Waiting on the countdown. Yeah, we'll see. Dude, just wing it. I love the Dynam Hurricane. And I'll tell you why.
That's one I really want to get my hands on.
Have you done one yet?
Not yet, no.
We'll get one. The Dynam Hurricane.
That and the Focke-Wulf.
Yeah, man. Some of those Dynam planes, I feel like were the newer, at the the most recent ones they made. the Hurricane, the Hellcat, the Corsair, the 109, the Falk Wolf. Yeah, Dave, I was supposed to have the F-18 today. They screwed me hard. And my business, and you all. We'd have had that something gun together too, ready for tomorrow, Mother Hubbards. So I about dropped an F like Dave. Dynam Hurricane. The e-flite Hurricane was awesome, but it was kind of heavy. Super powerful. And I would like to almost have my hands on the e-flite Hurricane one more time, because that was a while back. Like, I've learned a lot, right? I've flown a lot of stuff since then. So the Dynam one, though, it acts just like the other one. It looks really good. It builds solid, flies like a Hurricane, but it's lighter on the wing. And so it's a joy. The one thing about a Hurricane, though, man, you rudder correct coming in crabbing. The rudder on a Hurricane, there's quite a bit of down coupling. Like, I think if you're gonna fly a Hurricane in crosswinds, like, you're gonna want a gyro in there just for the roll, if that's all. Because man, the down coupling is crazy. The Dynam Waco is a fantastic biplane, Dave Marshall.
I'll get a video out on that one here soon too. I've been working on one.
Do it, dude. 50-inch biplane. Yep. That's big for a biplane.
That thing is so fun. And actually, the yellow is the one that I had. And dude, it was awesome at dusk and nighttime. It was bright. Dude, it's got.
We had a ball doing that video, man.
Dude, yeah, it's fun. It's got wingtip lights, landing lights. I mean, you can see it at any angle. It's a good one.
The lights are better now too. That's one of the things with the V2s. The old lights had no connectors on them, and if you wired them into something, they still didn't work because they had to be stepped up in voltage.
Yep.
To be bright enough to be worth the trouble of putting connectors on them anyway. So now they have connectors on them, and they come with a little driver, and the lights are done, and they're bright.
Yep.
Yes, Roy, it's a Dynam Spitfire. See you all on the Boozer Show, says Jackson RC. Yep, that Spitfire version 2 is a Dynam plane, V2 3S.
Flies awesome. The Grand Cruiser, that is another. The
Grand Cruiser is a good little bird.
That thing's sweet. Yep.
It's a good little bird.
I flew that all summer at shows, showing it off, man. That thing is awesome.
Watch pilot Robert and Captain Blosh do their unboxing on the Dynam Grand Cruiser video. Watch them do it. It's fun. And they talk about how they watched me and Mike 1,000 times, in our video doing it. And we're all about it. Dave Marshall likes the red on this. It's like, talk about Bigfoot. That thing's like 2 Bigfoots. For a Waco, kind of surprised they didn't do a blue and white scheme.
Yeah, blue and white, that is a good one too.
That yellow, though, it's hard to miss it. It's pretty classic.
Yep.
It's pretty classic. Yeah, man, Spitfire for under $2 bills. What is it, 169,
I think
179?
169, yeah, I think.
Grand Cruiser at Neffy, says Dennis Farley.
Yep.
This is it.
The Timber Brothers loved it so much, I ended up parting with it to them.
Oh, did you get them one?
Yep. I'd like to get the Timber Brothers on a video flying that thing, actually. I have a blast flying with them boys, man.
In town.
Oh yeah,
you went and saw them the other day.
Yeah. What was it? No, it was into August, I think. Yeah, that we drove out there and flew with them for a day and stayed the night. It was awesome, real good time, man.
Michael Honeychuck, Dynam Devil. Man, after we did the work on the Dynam Devil, Mike would fly. The Dynam Devil was Captain Mike's wind.
Oh, dude, that thing is awesome in the
He didn't care. It would be crazy wind. It's like time to bust out the devil.
Yep.
And he'd take it off and land it like an elevator, straight up and down. Fred Barron, I hope so. Yes, Dave Marshall. Yeah, man, Dubrowski should be fine. Eric Quinn, did you post it on Facebook, man? Your T28 paint job? Brian Chambers, reminiscing over some of our old videos. Ha, that's hilarious. No way, Brian Chambers. Like National Lampoon's in the attic where he's watching old horror movies. That's hilarious. What's Eric Quinn's name on Facebook? Am I missing it, man? Am I missing you on Facebook? Are you tagging me and stuff? There's a lot. Man, it's hard to keep up. $2,000 Raymond Molina, 78 inches. What? For like $370. This big Beaver 6L power.
Dude, that's worth it. I mean, all the lights, the build quality. I mean, you saw how fast it went together. It's crazy.
Yeah, I love biplanes. Devil was awesome. Was. LOL, says Michael Honeycheck.
It will happen.
It will happen. I think the Captain Mike Devil is gone now as well.
Not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Oh my gosh, my favorite EDF I tested at Motion.
I know my favorite.
Just to clarify, by the time I got them, they were done. You know what I mean? Alpha really the one testing them. They were on the water and air freight me over one for media, so they were done, you know, when I got them. But man, I mean, honestly, I just enjoy everything so much. But there's something very magical about the F-22, even though I didn't get that one until I was already gone. You know what I mean? So in general, free wing jets. Man, so many good ones, but the F-22 is like I gotta always have one. But man, the Avanti is special. The L-39 is pretty good. I mean, the F-86 was my first like 6-channel full house jet though, where I thought I was a badass.
So my ultimate two favorites are F-86 and F-22. Favorites.
F-86 and F-22.
Yep, those are my two favorite jets by far. And the I want to get the new F-86 with the upgraded power system in it and try it
The
out.
RC Sailors say hi. Where are they at, man? Did I miss them? Said hello. Oh my gosh. Like tonight on a live stream or something? Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta stop this for a minute. Hey, all you RC Sailor people, there's like loads of new people just showed up. This went nuts.
Oh, wow.
It just jumped like crazy. Hey, RC Sailors people, thanks for coming over. We're just hanging out. We've been building some planes. We're on episode number 62 right now. But, you know, the live stream thing is a supplement to what we do, which is build videos, tutorials, flight videos. That's where the passion's at. Man, be sure to, if you want to, subscribe. Check out the channel, look at the videos, enable notifications so you see what's going on. We post. You did surprise me, RC Sailors. Get these turkeys to subscribe. No, man, because we're doing the thing. You know, if you guys liked RC Sailors, you're learning like us, because we're putting in the work. You know what I mean? And over here, you're gonna see loads of airplane stuff. We haven't done anything surface. I don't know if we ever will. Not that I'm opposed to it. I actually keep seeing posts on Horizon Hobby Facebook, and there'll be something surface, and I'll be like, "Boy, that'd be cool." I'll just say something. Hopefully, somebody send one someday. But you bombed me, yeah. Thanks for coming over, RC Sailors. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who the RC Sailors are, shame on you. You need to check them out. They're a lot of fun. They're a husband and wife team, and they really do a lot for the hobby as well. And they do a great job at showing us products.
Yeah, they do awesome.
And giving an honest take of them. So I mean, that's really what it's all about, is like having fun with these things, showing them off, and coming from a place of experience and being able to really tell folks what they can expect if they get one.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I mean, it's online, right? 2019. It's harder and harder to walk in and lay eyes on this stuff. So folks like Nate and Abby and us and other channels, we really depend on them to show us these products.
Yep.
Yeah, all you new guys, like, give us a like, and really, if you like what you see, check it out, subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff. Thank you so much. I'm going to watch this. I bet it's going crazy.
Yeah.
The RC Sailors have done a great job. And if you guys ever feel like, good job, guys. Thanks for swinging over here to Ryan's channel and showing him support. Awesome. If you anybody who's discouraged, if they ever want to see what it looks like to put in the hard work and the outcome you get after that, like, but you can't suck though. But the RC Sailors are like massive.
Yeah, they're.
I mean,
awesome,
it's like
man.
100 some gazillion thousand subs, but they're putting out content like every day, man. What is your channel, John Tesorio? This channel right here, Pilot Ryan Media. And guys, we've got our hands in a lot of cookie jars. Go to pilotryanmedia.com and you can see all the brands we work with. Click it and it'll take you right to them. We've got a merch store. I've consolidated it all to one place, pilotryanmedia.com. You've got the brands we work with, the t-shirt store, our Amazon store, all those things. They're familiar. Like, same thing with RC Sailors. When they say the link's in the description, it's in the description, and there's a reason. You know, it's
click it.
You can earn a little bit of commission on these things when you turn them over. So we're doing the same thing. Richard Ford, what is going on? Good to see you, man. Rich here from Horizon Hobby. Good to see you. We're hanging out, man. I hope you don't expect anything specific. We've been at it for about 3 hours tonight. Episode number 62. I was supposed to have an F-18 today, but FedEx dropped the ball. So be watching, Richard. If you haven't, man, subscribe perhaps and hit the bell for notifications, because the minute that F-18 lands in the hangar, we're going to shine a light on it over here at the Pilot Ryan Media channel. You guys, we went nuts for a minute.
Yeah.
We got bombed.
Man, as soon as that thing lands, we're taking it back off.
Yeah, that's the truth. And dude, isn't that crazy? RC Sailors popped in.
That is awesome.
That is fun. I want to see what happened real quick. If actually, it's funny. Dave Marshall, Horizon Hobby reps in the house. Yeah, man. I tell you what, they're in Illinois.
The Sailors are?
No, Horizon.
Oh, Horizon. Yeah. Yep.
Holy smokes, dude. We just got hit. Probably about 20 new ones like that. That's crazy. Raymond Molina, this airplane is the FMS version 2 Beaver, and I don't know actually when it's going to hit. I don't know when it's going to arrive, but it will be at Horizon Hobby first. You're going to need to extend the show tonight, Ryan, for the Sailor crowd. I think the Sailors might have started doing a live stream. I don't know. We'll have to check that out. Am I wrong? I don't know if they do it consistently or if it's a new thing or whatever. But somebody tell me if they are.
I hope that if they do it at a different time so we can watch.
Yeah, I want to watch, and I want to. They're in
Join
Kentucky.
in.
They're in Kentucky.
Oh,
Okay.
that's awesome. Not
I
too
should have
far.
known. I should have known. Let's see. Do we fly quads?
I've dabbled.
Yeah, he's dabbled. I think for me, I would like to have some quads, so we can get some air-to-air footage.
Yep.
So, Horizon Hobby, you have to Tamiya that you sell. I'm sorry. Double A, Pilot Ryan Media. So what RC do you do? Is it just planes? It is just planes. prop planes and jets, all electric over here. A little bit of micros, but usually what I would say, probably intermediate to advanced electric foamies.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, there's so many disciplines of the aviation hobby, but I would say what we do is kind of, it's scale, but it's electric. It's civilian, military, golden age,
Yeah.
but I call it recreational. Guys really trick them out and scale them out, but they're usually not big enough to enter into contests and things like that. So it's just guys who are into the nostalgia and the history of aviation, having fun flying hot rods of the sky and all of our favorite civilian birds and things like that.
Yep.
Brad Coleman says Horizon Hobbies needs to send RC Sailors to Maya. Michael Honeycheck, quads, South Bend, I can probably serve you. Quads and surface. I'd like to do some surface stuff. But we do a lot of EDFs and prop planes. I'm a warbird guy to begin with, and still at heart, I think a lot of us are that way.
That's pretty much right.
The RC Sailors, we just finished live streaming, saw you were still on, so we wanted to send you some love. Thanks. Do you do your show every week on Saturday? We got to find out so we can look. A lot of us here are kind of regulars, right? So there's like an RC weekend of live streaming, and we'd like to put the sailors in the rotation, but we can't be stepping on each other.
Yeah.
And maybe I go too long sometimes, but the thing's banging. I mean, we're 3 hours in, and it's like still got 100 folks.
And too much fun.
Too much fun. So we, no, it's not consistent yet. Okay, cool. Awesome. So Dave's RC, we have fun on Friday. He warms it up, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Dave's RC, ladies and gentlemen. And then here we do our thing 9 o'clock. This is show 62 in a row. 9 o'clock Saturday night. I own it. Step off. Kind of kidding. And then Sunday we've got Mary Boozer at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
So, and then we're gonna work the RC Sailors into the schedule, the TV guide over here for the RC live stream. So you can get your whatever poison you like, you can get it, right? And the Sailors are great because, I mean, we're just airplane and jet, you know what I mean? But the Sailors are great because you're gonna see all kinds of stuff. I want to talk to those guys sometime. So your live streams you're not doing on your regular YouTube channel, are you? Dave Marshall says Ryan does a lot of EDFs. He'll make you spend all your money. Wives hate me. Your kid is your schedule. I get it. So I think they might be. Are you guys doing a different channel? Good night, Olsen Aviation. You guys, I know I sound like I smoke like 3 packs a day. I don't smoke at all. I was sick last week and losing my voice, and I never quit. Yeah, man, nobody's throwing shade at anybody. We've got guys that fly turbines. We've got guys that build balsa. We've got flight test guys come over here. We got everybody's welcome in the community here. Let's see. Not on our main channel, on our vlog channel, so the chat is manageable. Yeah, I'd like to nerd out with you guys about analytics and stuff sometime. I always thought about killing these live streams when they were done because I don't want to hurt watch time and things like that. So a lot of times, I mean, a 3+ hour stream, like I don't want YouTube to promote this because people are only going to watch 5 minutes, and that makes it look like we're awful to watch. So a lot of times I unlist if you guys ever want to go back on the replay and check these out, go to the podcast and live streams playlist, because a lot of times, unless something's really special or I kept it short, I'll unlist these things right away. Michael Honeychuck, cool. Yeah, tag me y'all on Facebook. Bobby, talk to the folks, man. I'm gonna run upstairs real quick. Talk to the people, my friend. Talk to the people. Mike Finley. Richard Ford, the e-flite F-18 shipped out Thursday. I should have had mine today, but I'll have it in a couple days.
Touchy subject.
Touchy subject. Thumbs it up, guys. All the new folks, thanks for coming. We'll wrap it up in a little while. We did some unboxings and assemblies earlier on in the show. That was like almost yesterday.
Yeah.
About 6 minutes,
Man,
and it'll be yesterday.
We have another one if we want to mess with it.
What one? That little one?
Little guy.
Hey, that's not a bad idea to show the people.
See what's going on.
Do you want to start building it, and I'll put you on top?
Yeah, let's
right
do
now?
it. Let's do it. Not a bad
Let's
idea.
do it. Let's do it. So, what we're getting ready to crack into next is the, we're going to move this big old Beaver right now and crack into the FMS 850 millimeter Ranger. And of course it's going to be loud. I don't know where you can put it, dude. Up against the wall. Probably. You got a battery in it? Cool. It's staying. I'll be right back, Holmes.
Alrighty.
You good?
Yep. Yeah, this is the new Ranger. I haven't even cracked into this thing yet or taken a peek at it. It looks pretty cool. Little park flyer. Pretty, actually pretty sturdy wing too. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I bet you this thing's only going to take a minute to build. I mean, the whole thing's pretty much already assembled. Runs off a 2S power, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure which size. Probably around a 1300 milliamp if I had to guess. Let's see. Landing gear. Are we missing anything? Holy smokes, there are little connectors here, but wow, there really isn't much to this thing. It's pretty simple. Nice little instruction manual here. Let's get this box out of the way for you guys. Make sure there's nothing on the bottom side. Do you guys hear me okay? I can't see what you guys are saying. Let's check it out here. Nice meeting everyone that's leaving. Come by again, check us out. Yes, another build, wreck 'em. I can't help it. I love building. Alright, so let's check this bad boy out. Everybody be quiet, teacher's coming back.
Look at that little baby.
Dude, there's like nothing to it too, which is
Nothing
awesome.
to it.
Oh, the battery hatch is on the bottom there.
Bottom feeder. It's a. Can you guys see it? It's a 2S powered FMS Ranger.
I can't
Now,
remember what size milliamp battery. I forgot what you said there.
It's like an 850 or something small. But we have a couple 2S batteries laying around. Yeah, Fred, I'm not even going to talk about audio. This is what it is. Good size table for that plane. When you get that one built, we'll set it up next to the Arrows RC Cessna Skytrainer back there.
Yeah, good idea.
RJ Estes says good night. Thanks for coming. I didn't get to see you, but thanks for coming. Consider subscribing and tapping the bell to enable notifications. 2S850. Yeah, man. So FMS has a couple different sizes of Ranger. They look a lot like a Cessna 182. You know what I mean? I actually am pretty excited about this one. Now, I think they're darn near the same size as the FMS one. Or, I'm sorry, the Arrows RC one. But I feel like this one is built a little bit more for the abuse than the Arrows RC one. The Arrows RC one has just got a little more scale bits. Looks like a civilian, Cessna.
Yeah.
Where this one looks like a model of like a Cessna. And so it might be a little bit tougher. Double A, my go-to radio. I use my Futaba all the time, but I have a Spectrum DX9 that is also. I use them both. It really depends. Obviously, if I'm doing Horizon hobby planes, I'm going for the bind and fly all day long. So I mean, it's great to have a Spectrum radio for that, obviously. And let's see, because this is a little bit smaller plane than the Beaver was, let's see.
Yeah, zoom in a little bit there.
Yeah, on me too.
Yeah, it's a little guy.
It is. We're gonna get everything a little bit, I think, bigger here.
Oops.
And yeah, I think we can get everything kind of in.
Trying to hold it out in front of me so everybody can kind of see what's going on here. Oops.
I think they can see good. We didn't have a top cam until today.
Yeah. That's a huge improvement for these builds.
Dude, especially because, I mean, Just Wing It, this is another one I'm not sure is available yet, man.
Yeah, I don't know if this one is yet or not.
FMS,
They've been cranking them out lately,
they've
man.
been cranking them out and they're really good at getting them to me, but I don't know what exactly ping the availability is on these things. And I wish I knew, believe it, because you know, I could have these hooked up on my affiliate stuff, and you know, they're not. I'm not able to. So, yep, Spectrum DX9. Oh, we have to talk so that you can get your link set up. What are we setting up? Yeah, we're hanging out, guys. Wow, you're gonna be done in a minute.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
It's just a couple screws, probably, right?
Yeah, it really isn't. Trying to figure out how these. That's probably what they make directions for, really.
Double A is curious to see what the plane peeps are using. I have a QX7. It has been a very good radio. John Graham has a DX7S. Jackson RC wants Dave's RC to subscribe to him. Dave Marshall, Just Wing It. That's the bigger Ranger from FMS. This one looks like a regular front gear, not that crazy spring thing. That's true. It's just a regular gear. It doesn't have that spring on it like the 1220 millimeter Ranger does. DX6E for Roy. Yeah, Just Wing It. I agree with you. Dave Marshall says he uses the Spectrum IX12 because he loves abuse. Are you done already?
Yep, that was hard.
Goodness sakes, look at that baby. Let me get out of the way. I'm just going to let you show it. Look
Yeah,
at
dude, that's
this,
nice.
man. Dudes, that's nice. Little 2-cell jobber. You built already? Seriously?
Yeah, dude, it's done. Literally, if I had a receiver, we'd be programming it right now.
When all else fails, read the directions.
Yeah, this thing, it's sweet. The paint job's pretty cool on it, too.
The paint job's cool, too.
Yeah.
And dude, you know what I've been telling? I'm going to go back to regular camera, bro. So, oh, wait a minute. Let me, top.
Top it up.
Hey, so the Cessna, the Arrows one is a little bigger, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it sure is, yeah.
Hold on a minute, let me get it so people can see. I screwed up there. Wow. It is a little, let me fix this shot, bro. I'll fix it.
Yeah, it's actually, the Arrows is actually quite a bit bigger.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And there's wing to wing.
Wow, man.
Yeah, it eats it.
They're both super cute, man.
Look at that, covers it up.
But see how that other one, the bigger one's a little bit more scale?
Yeah, the big one's a lot more scale, and I don't know. I don't know which one I like more. We'll find out when we fly this other little Ranger.
Dude, I know. I love them for my kids, dude.
Yep.
Because
I'm a huge fan of 150s too, and that's kind of what this looks like to me. So
yeah, Victor, you really hardly need it for CG either. I mean, we ought to know where they're at by now, but new guys need to read up. But yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not a huge fan of micros, but this small plane fits the bill for me because it's still going to fly like a bigger plane. There's no goofy under camber and stuff like that. But to me, these are perfect little planes for. I love the Admiral receivers and this kind of stuff that doesn't have flaps and everything. We got to build that son of a gun too. Rule of thumb, yes, start nose heavy.
yep. Can't beat nose heavy. Usually you're safe. Nose heavy flies
For sure.
most of the time.
Raymond Molina, would I recommend this airplane for a beginner? Yeah. I mean, I haven't flown it yet, but it's FMS, so you know it's quality. And it looks tough enough to handle it. You know, what's cool about that one being a bottom feeder is you flip it over and you're not going to mess up the scale bits. And I've got a few 2S batteries. Comes with JST connector. Those batteries, I know a lot of us that have already been flying for a while don't have maybe batteries with JST, but they're cheap. And so I like these because this winter I'm going to be able to fly them without having to like always go to the field. I can do it just down the street, which is cool. You getting blown up?
Oh no.
Cobbin rods. Tail heavy flies once. Nose heavy flies poorly.
Yep.
Dennis Farley says throw something else up there and build it. Hooey. Taking pictures of me in this late hour. I'm gonna have to go Hollywood.
Behind the scenes.
You know what's hilarious? I need to open the department store. I already have the logo for it. It's like JCPenney's. XT60. Just messing, Dave. I'm getting tired. Well, I'm not tired, but my eyes are. So, sunglasses time. Any plane is a park flyer if the park is big enough, he says.
That's true.
That's true.
Won't argue with that.
Dave Marshall, those little 2S JST batteries are like $10 or less. Yep. John's RC, what's going on, young man? Dude, what time is it where you live? Ladies and gentlemen, loads of emojis for two guys at once. John's RC he's like a 10-year-old kid who's kicking butt and taking names. And our friend Crazy Aces, who has been hanging out with us as he's going through a tumultuous time in his life. We love him. That's Anthony Sanfilippo. Loads of emojis for our new arrival, John's RC, and a goodbye to our buddy Crazy Aces. We'll see you next time. Be staying tuned. Foamy Ninja, adios for now. Let's see. What is the price? Man, I don't know. These are brand new. Let me look it up and see.
What one is that?
This one you just built.
Oh, yeah. I'm not. Is that even on the website yet?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know if it is.
Probably not.
If I had to guess, probably
Not a
around.
lot.
Yeah, $120 maybe or something. I don't know. I don't have any idea. But if I had to guess,
I'm looking right now, and I'm gonna have to go to China to find an answer. Loads of emojis for our friends. Awesome. Nice. What kind of money is that? It's got a C with a couple little lines through it. It's like European money. European money is weird looking, but it looks like it's $124 if that is equivalent. Says it's going to be around soon. Doesn't say. Double A, I'm from Muncie, and so when we do, oh man, I got to get a bomber jacket for sale too.
And a flight suit.
And a flight suit. We go to Muncie for a show in the summer called Neffy, which I think somebody acted like isn't going to happen this year. So we're just going to do our own show here at South Bend. Man, let me go to fmsmodel.com because they'll list this in U.S. dollars. Yikes. Yeah, it looks a lot like one. Oh, it's only 9 where you're at. What is it, California? Let's see if it's on the FMS model website. We did that Flash 850 the other day. Our event's not scheduled yet, but the event that Neffy used to be in June. Neffy used to be in June. Let's see. Airplane. New air. Come on, man. Don't do stuff before I tell you to. Website. Alright. Airplane. New airplanes. West Coast, baby. It's not even on the FMS model website yet. Yeah, I'm betting it is like $120 or something like that. Tony Hahn, what is going on? Do I think Robert will be on soon? I mean, one of these days. He's been flying. He's back, right? Sorry I wasn't active in the chat tonight. I've been listening while working on a project. Got to go to work tomorrow. Good night, all you hanger rats. Mitchell Farley out of here. Deuces. Man, you didn't hear Bobby?
Oh, you're right. I was trying to think what else to build.
Oh. We gotta get that Spitfire sometime, but it's almost too late, dude.
Yeah, that one might take a little bit.
We're waiting for Pilot Robert and Captain Blosh. Well, they're in Slovenia, so they won't be popping in here tonight live. Kevin Jones. Dude, what did I miss? It's 3 hours, 10 minutes in. You missed a lot.
Don't talk about the F-18.
I was supposed to get the e-flite F-18 today, but FedEx dropped the ball in a big way. So we're going to do our thing on it as soon as it comes, Monday or Tuesday. It could come on Monday, Bobby, even though they said Tuesday. They like to under-promise and under-deliver.
Makes sense.
Double A, we ran I.O. in June this year. We'd like to do it in August. The weather is awesome then. I.O. What's I.O.? I should know, but I don't. Fred Barron says later, Mitchell. How do I say your name, man? Denuans? Gotta go to bed. It was fun stopping by. You got a new sub. Cool, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Ryan O, did somebody say F-18? What the hell, FedEx? Dude, Kevin, you have no idea. It was on the dude. It was on the truck.
I've always had good luck with UPS, actually.
FedEx is fine as long as it's not a Saturday.
Yeah.
They act like it's on the truck for delivery. I stay at the business. I see a scan come over my phone that says they attempted delivery, but I'm looking out the window. They don't try at all. And that's dishonest. Bobby, Dynam Pits or Dynam Devil for Dennis Farley?
Man, that's a hard one. Personally, I like the Pits, I think, more, but I've only seen one fly and haven't flown it.
Here's the deal, dude. You've already got a Waco, right, Dennis?
Yeah.
Then go for the Devil.
For sure. That's a good,
Because the Pits is so much similarly sized and everything as the Waco.
Yeah.
And
The
just
Pitts
wait.
is snappier though. It will fly a lot more aerobatic. But
They're both dope. I mean, the Pitts
Oh,
is
yeah.
bigger. It's definitely bigger.
yeah,
It depends how much stuff you want to pack. Dude, I tried to track him down, Kevin. I had a guy at the warehouse. I was on the phone. Dude, I didn't get a pick. And that's okay, man. I mean, Horizon wants us to work up an F-18. I don't care how they get it here. You know what I mean? Not mad at them. Goodness sakes, Rhino. Yeah, I wear my sunglasses at night, so some turkey didn't tell me how tired I look. It's like, you pregnant? It's like when you tell a girl, hey, how far along are you? I'm just fat. I'm not pregnant at all. How insensitive of you to even say anything. You know what I mean? So I just beat you to the punch. Boy, are you tired? No, man, I'm not tired, but thanks. You look bad too.
It's bright in here.
I hate that stuff. Drives me crazy. Pitts and Waco don't really fly the same at all. Between the Pitts, the Waco, and the Dynam Devil, two are more alike than the other two. Right? Two. I mean, I've flown them.
Dude, that Devil, especially when it's on 4S, that thing is sweet though. I mean, it hovers. It'll do anything.
Yeah.
It lands like a helicopter.
But the Pitts and the Waco are similarly sized, and they have straight wings rather than the angled back ones like the Devil does.
The Devil flat spin's awesome too.
Yeah, man. Got a bright future. Future's so bright. That coffee must be kicking in. Oh, really? Where is this turkey? It's Thanksgiving time. Time to roast this thing. You are the turkey. Dave.
What up, Kevin Jones?
What up? Ryan O. Allie. Oh, yeah. From Horizon is really nice. I asked him some questions. Yeah, those guys are great. We flew with them at Jet Jam.
Yeah.
This year, and I talked to a couple of those guys, Jason Merkel, and filmed Allie, and his kid was there, and there was a bunch of other brand ambassadors there. They were super nice guys.
Yeah. Dude, and next summer's going to be awesome. 3 events you don't want to miss are Jet Jam, Neffy, and then me and Ryan's event that we're going to hold. It's going to be awesome.
It is going to be awesome.
It's going to be super fun. All weekend type deal, camping. It'd be awesome.
Oh my goodness. Michael Honeychuck. Devil on 6S is extreme, but the foam can't handle it. I bet not. Saline County Clay hand-launched made in a P-47 today and had the elevator reversed. Ooh.
I've seen someone do that a couple times.
Yeah. Bad day. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Remo Molina, see you next time. Thanks so much. Okay. IO 2020 for FPV. I got you. Later, Raymond. Thinking about something I can crash really good. Did I already say that? From Dennis Farley. You know where to get it, Holmes. You can fly that Grand Tundra in the snow, slap the floats on it, and boom, skis. Tom Heatdirks, Bobby and Ryan event going to be near South Bend? Yes.
Oh, yeah. Tri-Valley RC.
Tri-Valley RC. We're going to put it on the map. It's already a world-famous field. I mean, it's only about 500 videos from there.
Yeah. And if we outgrow that, we'll take it to Muncie.
That's it. Kevin Jones, I hope we're flying tomorrow. Today was a blowout, and we had things going on. Man, we got so much to fly. We're gonna have to be careful because Bobby keeps slapping these things together on the show. We're gonna end up taking something out, and the screws won't be in it or something.
I'll have some more to put together next week too.
Dave's RC's update. This just in. The MiG-17 fuselage is put together, servos are all in, and working wings and retracts are in. All we have left to do is put the front retract mount in, and then the gear. Almost done, guys.
Sounds like a project.
Sounds like a project. Tom's an hour and a half away, so
Heck yeah.
man, we'll promote it. It'll be some kind of fundraiser.
And man, if you ever want to come fly on the weekends with us, being close, come on over.
Yeah, man. Snapshot FPV, new to the channel. You ever been to Flight Fest? I haven't. I should have been there, but there's so much stuff that we should do that we're just not able to. That's kind of why we do online. It'd be nice to do everything, but we have to really be choosy about the events we go to, because we're both full-time elsewhere, you know.
Hopefully this will grow to where we don't have to be.
That'd be nice. If anybody can do it. Dave's RC in the house, getting his Hanger Rats hoodie on Monday.
Alright.
Flight Fest is great. I'm bringing a giant scale Shinden that is 3 meters. Whoa.
That's a big one.
Man. Michael Honeychuck used to live in South Bend. Rhino's flying combat tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna fly the Tiger Cat and whatever else we can fit in the car. The Beaver would be nice.
I'm gonna have to come down here and get some of Ryan's planes, just take them to the field.
Dude. So, is there wing fences that go on the horizontal too?
Yeah, I just couldn't get them to stick on there without glue, so I just left them off so we didn't lose them.
Okay.
They're really
I
easy
gotta
to
get some
install.
glue. I gotta get I need to make an order. I needed some charge leads for XT60. I need to get some glue.
Santa's coming.
Let's see. Whoa, understood. It's 500 miles for you. Did you go, man? You go to it? It's a big deal. You know, I flew with a bunch of flight test guys at Oshkosh one time, and I don't want to be a jerk about it. It was cool. However, there's something about club flying that to some people might seem stiff, but there's definitely good reasons why you fly a pattern. There's good reasons you don't land it yourself. There's good reasons when there's like loads of people up in the air, you don't hover in the middle.
That's when I just hope I have the biggest thing up there.
So we flew at Oshkosh. We're next to, like, there's real, you know, there's a C-47 over there. There's a P-38 over here. We're trying to fly in a pattern, and man, it was always the foam board planes that guys were landing right at the pits.
Oh, jeez.
That is the most unnerving thing that can happen while you're trying to fly a plane. Is someone landing right at you.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Over and over and over. I jumped their butts about it. And like I'm the bad guy. But it's like the AMA standing there. What are you know, they should have been jumping everybody's butt. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That was awful. Tom, what's up? Thanks, man. Out of 0 next time you can stay a while. I'm just playing with you, dude. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. I remember he was at Jet Jam. He came one of the last days, I think, Bobby. And he had a bunch of motion planes, and it was cool.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't mind, you know, crashing my planes if they don't weigh nothing and they're made out of foam board. But we were flying like, you know, the heavier kind of foamy scale stuff. And man, it's spooky. It was
Yeah, that
spooky.
would be.
That's so fun. Yeah, you know, the coverage from Flight Fest, I always see what's going on because I follow that and a bunch of those guys on Instagram.
Yep. I've seen a bunch of it too. I just never went because I'm just not really into foam board planes myself too much either. And that just seems what mostly some of it is. I mean, I don't know if there are other areas where you can fly stuff like we do, but
I think it's a build community. I mean, there might be other spots. I think what they do is amazing. And
oh
it's
yeah,
great
and if
for
you love building and designing and coming up with your own cool ideas, I mean that's great.
It's great for aviation too.
Yep.
I
all
mean,
around. Yeah.
Look at Peter Stripole. The guy's making foam like home builts.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like flying for real.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
And he was a flight test kid.
That's nuts.
It's awesome. So, Michael Honeychuck, I haven't been to Oshkosh since I was there with Motion a few years ago, and then before that, it was many years ago when I was a kid with my dad flying in the air show, Grandpa flying in the air show. See, John's RC's out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Loads of emojis for our buddy John. Oh yeah. I get it, Rhino. I mean, you gotta at least try. I mean, the kids landing at it's okay. Like when you're out by yourself in the middle of a soccer field, no one's around or whatever. You can land them however you want to.
Yep.
But when you're flying with a bunch of people standing on a line, man, you gotta act like you got some sense. That's just not smart. Somebody had to pipe up, and it was me. At Flight Fest, there were balsa and foamies that fly fine outside it if the combats. I only saw one collision with a non-foam board plane out of combat. "3D every Sunday morning." BS. What am I missing? Oh, I got you. Ryan, what do you think of Hobby Coat? I bought some to try out. Tired of the paint chipping on my planes. Trying to preserve the factory coat. If you want to preserve the factory coat, quit leaning them up against each other.
Don't
no.
transport them.
Yeah. I mean, poor Dave's got them all. I mean, we're about there, though. You know what? I had Hobby Coat, and it sat around for so long. By the time I finally went to open it, it was garbage. I mean, I think the water-based polyurethane is the way to go.
Yeah. If you're going to do it, yeah.
Dave Marshall, absolutely. I agree. He seems to be really set. I mean, I think he does his due diligence on that stuff. And boy, the community really gets on him if he drops the ball on something safety. So he's like, I think he's doing the best he can to do well. Chef Tui says, Dave's RC, get rid of your cat to help preserve your finishes. Like Minwax? No, man, just like water-based polyurethane.
I think that's what it is Minwax. Yeah, I think that's what I use.
They probably make it. They make oil-based though also, which you don't want.
Yeah, you don't want that. Yeah, I've never put it on anything, but I don't think it'd be a good outcome.
Oh my, do you still use the iron and stuff to cover planes? My dad used to do that about 35 years ago.
I used to. Stick building, man.
He used to. A lot of guys do that or did do that. I'm all electrics, man. These things are foam. I don't use an iron for anything.
Yep.
Airbrush Minwax.
I'll never go back.
Never go back. I mean, that's the same thing with the boozers, man. I mean, Papa Boozer comes from old school, but it's like you can't beat these electrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a dying art, AA. Yeah, water-based won't hurt your foam. You can brush it or spray it. And you can pick what kind of shine you want. You want semi-gloss, shiny, or satin, or, something like that. I kind of like flat on planes. I don't really like shine, but I think some planes maybe should have shine.
Yeah.
It just depends. I mean, I like dirty warbirds. I don't want shiny paint on them.
Yeah, unless it's like a performing aircraft like Blue Angels or Thunderbirds or something like that. I like the high gloss, but yeah, warbirds, I like them dirty and beat up and flat.
Yeah. Every now and then you'll see a warbird with like automotive paint on it, and I just leave it alone. Let the paint chip. Let it go. Yeah, I mean they gotta do it to preserve them and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a P40 that's out there that it's like, what color green is that? Oldsmobile. Anyway, guys, 3.5 hours. We still got 54 in here. Last minute questions. Check out your buddies who have channels. There's a lot of new folks came in from the RC Sailors. That's pretty cool. Keep showing up in the chat, you guys. We talk about everything that comes up. Yeah, man, flat. Sometimes I'll spray flat, clear coat on stuff. Kevin Jones, you didn't. All right, guys. Taco Bell didn't sleep. Just wanted to check in. Guess I will fly 3D, then some F-16, F-18.
And I literally get Taco Bell like every time I leave here.
Oh, you Baxter.
It's my like go-to on the way home.
Hey, Snapshot FPV, thanks for coming over. Again, he's here from the Sailors. Out of here. See you next time, Saturday, man. We do it tomorrow night. Mary Boozer's RC, 8 o'clock Eastern time. There's another stream. Yeah, man, check it out. Subscribe here is the most important thing. They call it Ivy Green, eh? The Oscars covering is great. Oh, yeah, the New Horizon plane? That thing looks pretty mean.
What was it?
The New Horizon plane looks like a Zero, but it's not.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Yeah, man. It's like Hangar 9 or something.
Oh. Yeah, okay. The big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a crazy printed scheme on it.
Yes, that is cool.
Hit that border, Bobby. See you, Kevin Jones. Everyone ready to crash tomorrow.
Later, man.
Yeah, man. It's late, y'all. Ryan, they are beautiful and very labor intensive. I used to watch my dad take 3 months to build a plane. Whew. With foam and good lipo batteries, it doesn't seem that many peeps go down that road.
Man, when I first started, that's all I did was build, and then slowly ours started coming out, but it wasn't like what you have now. And man, now even the arcs are pretty simple to throw together.
For sure. I mean, the most complicated thing we've heard of lately is Dave's RC having to glue 2 fuse halves together. Serious.
Got it easy now.
For sure. It's about that time for me, gents. I have a flag football game in the morning. Got to be up in 5 hours. See you later. I'll see you tomorrow with a live broadcast of the Obvious MiG 17 and the Tiger Cat. Nice. All right, Dave. Thanks, man. See you later. Kick us out of here, says Dennis Farley. See, people can't go until I say it's okay. That's so funny. I'm on. Mitchell used to pay like super chat to get another 10 minutes. These guys are going to start paying for me to shut it down. Later, all you rats. Jeff Toohey, see you later, man. Tomorrow is National Go Kick a FedEx Man for Ryan.
PT-19, I wish someone would make a foam one.
I do too, a big one.
Man, yes, very big.
With
like
suspension
84-inch wingspan.
Suspension struts.
Yes. I'd love to see like a big Carbon Z P51 or something like that too.
Yeah, man. Just give me suspension and throw some lights on it. We'll wait.
Yep. Same with the T28.
Yeah, man. That's what I mean. Rhino, I'm refurbishing an old PT-19 from Hangar 9. The building techniques from the early 2000s have gotten much more advanced. All right, Dennis wants to go. $20. All right, listen. PilotRyanMedia.com. You can get to everything we're doing from here. I can't scroll through right now and show you, but go check it out. And sign up for the emailer. We're getting this ball rolling, and eventually we'll be, basically sending out our own notifications. From PilotRyanMedia.com, you can get to our merchandise store, all the brands we work with via our affiliate links, our Amazon store. We're going to have guys like Gooniac and Rand Groomer on here. Anybody who's doing some one-off things will have opportunity to be on this thing as well. And most importantly, you can get to the YouTube channel, all our other social media on the pilotryanmedia.com website. So that's going to keep getting fleshed out more and more as time goes on, but everything you need is in one place right now, which I think is just so cool. Oh my goodness, Dave. Later ride. Bye guys. Peace. Hanger rats out. P.S. Don't use public bathrooms. The crabs jump 15 feet these days. Y'all need to get Dynam to make a Grumman radial ag cat biplane. Whoa.
That'd be cool. They
Well,
have some stuff in the works. Probably won't be seeing it anytime this year, but remember that this year only contains a few more months, so we'll see what happens.
nice. All right, dudes, we're going to do it, man. We are, 3.5 hours. Eric Quinn, thanks for coming by. Dennis Farley, Dave's RC, Ryan O, Michael Honeycheck, all you guys in for the long haul. 54 folks still in here. We had everybody coming by.
Yeah, that was awesome.
My goodness. Now, I just hope the folks watch the videos, though, flight videos, because that's the deal. This is just hanging out. I hope nobody expects anything life-changing on these things. We like talking about planes, though. All right, you know what to do, guys. I guess I'm going to end it. I hate to. Was that a maybe? You're funny, Dennis. He's talking to you, Bobby.
No, I know.
I can tell by the tone in his voice. All right, let's do it. Pilot Ryan Media, look at that. Bam. We can't do it without any of you, without all of you.
Yep.
We're going to roll. See you next time. All you new folks, thanks so much for coming by. Remember, hang out. We do this every week. And watch the flight videos. We put them out. Try to put out 1 or 2 a week.
Yep.
And then Instagram, man, and all that stuff, man. Seriously, pilotryanmedia.com. Click on everything on it. Follow, subscribe, like it, whatever, man.
Yep.
If you got an Instagram, I do too. Check it out. Let's go. All right, Eric Quinn. We'll see you, Saline County Clay. 1 more hour. I ain't doing 1 more hour unless somebody drops $100. I'm not kidding you. You got to drop $100, and I'll give you an hour. We'll build a Spitfire.
Yeah, we could
I'm
do
gonna
this.
get out of here before somebody drops $100. For real. All right, where's the end button? Okay, cool. We're out of here in 5. Hanger rats forever. 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. And in the mortal words of Captain Mike, stick in monkey pants. See you next time, everybody. Bye. Thank you.
Later, guys.
See ya on social. PilotRyanMedia.com.